Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to River Falls Fighting Fish Baseball from River Falls, Wisconsin. It's Hall of Fame night tonight here at First National Bank at River Falls Field. We have three inductees into the Hall of Fame tonight. Sam Gillison and Marty Harum and Joel Schaefer will be inducted tonight. There'll be a little ceremony to start here, probably in 3 to 5 minutes. Then we'll do starting lineups, national anthem, and see if we can make you dizzy looking at our brand new weather bug we have in the upper left corner. That somehow, Bill, brings some credibility to the broadcast.
Looks awesome. The colors are great.
So there you go. Speaking of credibility to the broadcast, so hold on.
Uh-oh.
So let me see. Hold on, see what we've done here. Watch this. Let me see. Look at that. Look at that, Corey.
Wow. That's awesome.
I'm Kevin Westhouse, along with Billy Jensen. We'll be bringing you all the action tonight from First National Bank of River Falls Field in River Falls, Wisconsin. Temperature tonight, 72 degrees, feels like 76. Winds 6 miles an hour out of the southeast. Anoka Bucs are in town. River Falls is 25-2 on the season. One of their losses were to this Anoka team early June, I believe. Bill, is that accurate?
June 8th.
June 8th.
That was their first loss, and then they then had another loss for over a month until, what was it, Saturday, right? Or no?
5-3.
Friday.
Yeah, the St. Paul Mudhens.
Yeah.
So two Minnesota teams have taken down the River Falls Fighting Fish. They lost to Anoka by a run and then lost to the Mudhens by 2 runs. And other than that, there's been a lot of 7 innings shortened games.
Fighting Fish alumni that are in the house tonight, please come out to home plate. Any Fighting Fish alumni who are in the house tonight, come out.
There we go. See, now we just take that off of there. We got the idea.
Oh, that looks awesome. What the cameras are nice and crisp, Westy.
Crisp and clean, no caffeine.
Nice. It's a beautiful night for a ball game, though. If the
Great
rain
night.
holds off, it's going to be absolutely stellar down there.
Let me see. So let's go. Possible thunderstorms around 8:30. It says, but we shall see.
Yeah.
We'll know when we get there. How about that?
Good call.
Nice crowd filtering in tonight here at First National Bank at River Falls Field. Turnstiles are humming. Food truck is here, and it's Hall of Fame night tonight. And here they come now. And we'll get these cameras set up to make sure we get everybody. I'm going to throw up number 1 right here. Turn these down. Here we go. See if he turns his mic on. See if this one is scripted. I think he is.
All right, everybody. Good evening.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out to First National Bank River Falls Field. As I said, my name's Cale Bacon. On behalf of the current River Falls Fighting Fish, just thanks for coming out and supporting us all season. And we talk about it all the time, how much this fish, it really means something to us. And it's in no small part because of the fans, but also because of those that have come before us. And tonight we're going to pay homage to 3 great players in the history of the franchise. Who's going first? All right, well, we're going to start with Trey Larson introducing Joel Schaefer.
Hold all of it. Yep. How's everybody doing?
How you doing?
Ready for some fish baseball? Let's go. Well, I'm going to be playing short tonight, but more importantly, I get to introduce a legend here in River Falls, Joel Schaefer. And I'll be honest, I played with this guy for like 5 years, and I still don't know what he does for a living.
I don't either.
But that's the beautiful thing about baseball is
A
that
tribute
just for
and
a
a
few hours
roast
a
all
night,
the same time.
a few days a week,
Yeah.
in the summertime, you get to lace them up with guys like Joel, and all that other stuff, it really doesn't matter. It just really comes down to building something really special, and it's all about how you play, how you act, how you treat your teammates, and that's all we really care about. And Joel nails all three of those categories. I wasn't around to see him hit 10 bombs a year in the heyday, but I've heard all the legends. I was there, though, for the 2020 WBA state title when we got to dogpile Joel, because we were all playing for him, and it was one of the more special moments on the baseball field for me. And I can't imagine what it was like for Joel, but 2020 was a special year. He played every game with intensity, humility, class, and he might be one of the only teammates I've ever been truly afraid of. Anybody in the post in and out line right before we play, they can attest to that. Essentially, it's like a silverback gorilla charging at you full speed, punching you in the fist as you go down the line. But it's always a beautiful thing seeing him coming down the line. Fortunately, though, we still have that kind of thing going on, because Lucas, the mustache marauder, he always is keeping that tradition alive, flying through the line. It's not as good as Joel's, but he'll get there. He'll get there. I'll always remember the Meat Fest gatherings. Joel and his wife Alta and the family, they cook up everybody just a community meal, tons of meat, and it's just all great times. Laughs, the stories, and more than anything, Joel just built a ton of friendships, and he really helped build a family on the Fighting Fish, so it was awesome to be a part of that. So Joel, congrats on the Hall of Fame induction, and just thank you for being just that kind of teammate. We're all proud to call a brother, and congrats, 2025, Joel Schaefer, Fighting Fish Hall of Fame.
Joel Schaefer, just inducted into the Hall of Fame. The wall got a little heavier, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Put that plaque up on there.
Yeah, boy.
He's got a few things to say.
Oh, now he's going to give him the mic. I wonder if he brought his Fig Newtons.
I was just going to think the same thing. I was just thinking the same thing.
I got a piece of paper because I can't remember anything anymore. I played too long. So thank you so much for this honor. I'm humbled to be and happy to be part of the Fighting Fish Hall of Fame. I'm also honored to go in with Marty Party and the Freight Train, the only guy who's actually knocked me out at home plate. So I want to first say thank you to all my coaches and teammates over the years, guys here. You all made me fall in love with baseball, and you're the one thing I still miss about playing.
He's going to get a little choked up.
Mm-hmm.
I was once asked if I would actually have any friends if it wasn't for baseball, and I'm actually really glad I never had to find out. I want to say thank you to Josh Harum for being such a great friend and letting me come play with the Fighting Fish. It took 2 years and 10 times begging before he let me come and play, but the last 10 years of baseball were amazing. Playing with these guys on this field, great fans, great community. Lastly, and most importantly, thank you to my family, parents for getting me to games. Thank you to my mom. I once went 0 for 5 and struck out 5 times, and she said, well, quit if you want to, otherwise suck it up and get back out there. So luckily I chose the latter. I'm happy all my kids were born on a baseball field. Great place to watch them grow up and now pursue their own dreams. And most of all to my wife. This was way easier when I wrote it. Thanking my wife, I'm glad she got to watch me play when I still had a little gas left in the tank. She also subtly let me know it was time to retire. She said, you need to get faster or retire because it's terrible watching you run so slow on the bases. I once came home and said, I dove for a ball and everyone cheered. And she said, I think they were cheering mainly because they didn't think you'd get back up. But once again, thank you for the honor. I hope each of you guys get to play as long as I did. I started playing amateur baseball at 17, youngest kid on my team. They called me Kid. I played long enough and old enough that these guys nicknamed me Dad. So it was one heck of a ride. Thank you.
Joel Schaefer.
Alrighty, thank you, Joel. Now, we're going to pass the mic to Nathan Brom, who is going to introduce our next inductee, Sam Gillison.
Thank you. I will not be nearly as eloquent or funny as these guys because they are fantastic. All right, just want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. I am delighted to be here for the River Falls Hall of Fame night. It is my pleasure to introduce 2025 inductee Sam Gillison. It's hard to believe, but 20 plus years ago, Sam came in as a freshman at UWRF, and I was a super senior when we first met. Little did we know that would be the first year of many on the baseball field together. Sam is someone who personified what it meant to be a great town ball player and teammate. Sam was a fierce competitor. He was the teammate that would always do what was best for the team. He was the guy that would always have your back. He was the supportive teammate that would get the juices flowing when things seemed to be a little lethargic. Typically Sunday afternoon games after a Saturday at Johnny's. And other than maybe a few disagreements with umpires, he always had a smile on his face. Not only was Sam a fantastic ball player, he took the responsibility upon himself to be our third base coach, which was an interesting task with the characters that we had on our team. Although Sam might not be an imposing figure in stature, he earned the nickname Freight Train, as was referenced earlier by Mr. Joel Schaefer. That to me is a great description of how Sam played the game. Bust your butt for 9 innings and leave it all on the field. For these reasons and many more, which probably can't be said over this microphone, congratulations, Sam, on being inducted into the Fish Hall of Fame.
Sam Gillison. Fish Hall of Fame. That was really nice, Bill.
That was really nice.
Well, I'll be very brief. Just want to say, first off, thank you very much to my mom and dad who made the trip out here, along with my sister and my niece Carly. Thank you very much to, I'm really glad I didn't have to follow two hometown legends up to the mic here, but one of the things I'm most thankful for is River Falls as a community. Welcome me into the community as a ball player, as a student, as a bartender. Best baseball fans in the state of Wisconsin. I'll skip on and let us get to some of the best baseball in Wisconsin live right here on the field. Thanks, guys.
Sam Gillison, class act, right there.
Thank you, Sam. Congratulations. Now we're going to pass the mic to Josh Idom, the godfather of the Fighting Fish.
Thanks, Cale. Hey, before I get to our last nominee, I want to introduce you to the other alumni that are here in case you haven't seen them in years. You met Nathan Brom. This is Colin Pahacek. Woo! Yeah. Adam Brathall. And Jack Harum, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So last but not least, it's my pleasure to introduce our last inductee, former Fighting Fish shortstop, Marty Harum. Marty first put on the Fish uniform in 2010. He played 9 games that summer after his senior year of high school, I believe, or something close to that, while still playing Legion, and then spent the better part of the next 3 seasons as a Fish during the summer. Most notably, he still holds a team record with a .463 batting average in 2012 across 167 at-bats in 32 games that summer for you math majors. 2013 was his last game as a Fish, and it is one that is in the Fish folklore. Marty had a workout during the day right here in town at the high school with the Diamondback Scout. This is how I remember this. I don't know if a lot of this is true, but it's folklore, Marty. And then, you know, what did he do that night? That Diamondback Scout, he showed up for the fish game at a town field, random town field in Blaine. We all felt very important, you know. It was a pretty good deal. And all Marty did was crush back-to-back triples. I'm pretty sure you had 12 hits in that game. So we're standing there, I'm standing in the third base box, and I just remember, like, he gone. So make no mistake, we're always happy for guys when they get those opportunities. And that was a big day in the fish folklore because it showed some of the other guys what's possible when you work your butt off.
Or is that like
So
to say,
that's the baseball side.
if they're good
There's
enough,
lots
they will find you.
documentation. You can look up Marty on the internet. A great jersey, and it's still progressing in this game. Or great jersey, great journey, and that's still progressing in this game where now Marty's coaching here at UW River Falls. But what stands out the most to me is how Marty helped usher for the Fighting Fish to become from a good organization to a great organization. When your best player is also your kindest player, and while obviously having confidence, but displaying that confidence as humility in how you interact every day and how you treat people, that's lightning in a bottle. And that was something special to see from a young guy. And that's what stands out to us. So I think everybody who has gotten to know Marty knows we are lucky to know Marty because he's one of those people that with every interaction makes you feel important, valued, and part of the Marty party.
Yeah, you can clap. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's something that rubbed off
that was
on
an
his
applause
teammates when
line.
he was the fish, and you can still see that imprint on the team today. Marty, I'm lucky to have had the opportunity to share a field with you, and on behalf of the rest of us here in River Falls, we're just so glad you've chosen to stay here to be part of our community. Welcome to the Fish Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Can a guy come out of the Hall of Fame and sit back up?
I think so. He could.
But thank you. I mean, to all you guys, too. And I think I speak on behalf of a lot of us. Without your support, I mean, fish baseball wouldn't be fish baseball. So even when we were back at the high school playing, I mean, people would show up. It was awesome. And now this place is packed. So thank you to all you guys for your support. Josh for everything that he's ever done for this organization and getting the fish rolling, and Mr. Bishop and my family, we come in groups, so you hear them pretty much anywhere you sit in any stadium. But thank you to all you guys and all these guys. I mean, I played in a lot of different teams, and I mean, I couldn't name some better teammates than these guys right here. So again, thanks everybody, and I'm excited and grateful to be inducted into the Hall of Fame with Sammy and Schaefer here. So thank you.
There you go. Marty Harum.
All right, Steve. Let's play ball.
I'm gonna turn this one. There we go. That was really nice, Bill.
That was really nice.
Just a real quick story. So Joel Schaefer, known him for years and years and years. It was literally, I think last winter, I saw Joel in Johnny's, and I went up to him and just flat called him Matt Walker.
Totally right.
And I didn't even blink, and he went with it for a while. And he said, "Do you know who I am?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, Matt." And he's like, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Joel Schaefer." So anyway, I glitched. The Matrix glitched out a little bit.
And
there.
it would be just him to go with it for a while.
He went with it for a while. He went with it.
He fed you more Fig Newtons in a day than you've ever eaten in your life.
Yeah, so that's my recent Joel Schaefer story.
That's funny. Hey, Westy, look at the guys.
Hey, they're on the line.
They're on the line.
They got them. They heard us the other night.
Yep.
We'll go through the starting lineups too once they take the field, so we'll bring that to you as well.
Perfect.
Couple first pitches coming up here. Here we go, ceremonial first pitches. Ryan Pinell from Security Financial Bank making his way out. And Zoe Cernahouse from U Softball. Here comes Mr. Ryan Pinell from Security Financial Bank.
Is he related to Reagan?
Yeah, I don't know. How many Pinells are around?
Gotta be related somehow.
I would say it's a safe bet, huh? Let the big dog eat. Oh, guys, he was Jugs Gun had that one at 59. That thing was nice pitch.
Really nice. Definitely a baseball player, Pinell.
Wow. Here's Zoe Cernahouse. She'll make her way to the mound. Zoe's going to toe the rubber. That's a strike.
Jeepers. You guys know what they're doing.
Impressive.
Jeez Louise.
Two good pitches tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, live.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get over here and get this dialed in. I'm trying to figure out where they're singing. Oh, here they come. Oh, good. They got the number one mic on too. Good. That's going to be really good. So hold on. If they leave that on, that'd be excellent. Excellent, Bill. If they can keep that on. Let's see. Where are they? Oh. Here we go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, that was spectacular,
That
Bill.
was amazing. Gave me the chills.
Wow, that was spectacular. We couldn't have planned that any better either with the on-field mic left on that microphone.
That sounded great.
Sometimes even a blind squirrel finds a nut. That was pure luck.
Josh has got one more thing.
While the guys go to take the field, we've got just a couple more recognitions and announcements. We've got some softball team here out in front of us.
Turn up
The
one.
12U Navy team finished runner-up in their tier at the state tournament. Let's hear it for them.
There you go, runner-up state tournament. Wow.
12U Navy, wave it everybody. Wave it everybody.
There you go. How cool is that?
The 10U white team, start waving. The 10U white team finished third in their tier at the state tournament. And 8U Navy, start waving. We've got some champions in the house. champions of their tier at the state tournament. Thank you, Navy. Congratulations, girls, on a great summer.
There you go. That is outstanding. A lot of goodness in the building tonight, huh?
A lot of goodness.
Charlie Griffin on the mound here for the River Falls Fighting Fish.
Talk about goodness.
Yeah, do we have time to go defensively or not? How
I think we
fast
do.
are you? Let's go.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's go. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up there. This is see how good we are tonight. On the mound, Charlie Griffin on the bump. He'll be throwing to his battery mate, Chase McQuaid. Kyle Fritzy will be over there at first base. Benny Johnson will be at second base. Trey Larson will be at shortstop. Andy Metcalf over at third base for the Fish. Trevor Gutting will be out in left field. Brian Giebel will cover all of that big real estate out in center field. And Chad Petco will play right field tonight for the Fighting Fish. If you could pull that down, pull that, change that up, and I'll pull her down, and we'll get ready to go. How about that?
Perfect. Thank you.
No, thank you. Here, could you put that in there as I get going here? Thank you. Like concierge service.
We're big time.
Yeah. We got our own beer holder in the plate in the thing guy. You too could be a beer replacer in the koozie guy. Ground ball, left side, gathered on to first, got him by 14 steps. And nice job, Trey Larson out there at shortstop to get Fred Hauber on a grounder to short. There's one down, and now we go to J.D. Wells, the second baseman. Josh, can we turn this off? Let me see. Oh, you did already? Good, good. If you take this off of there, it'd be great, Josh. Thank you. Oh. Here. And I can take that mic over here, too. I'll take both mics. Here, sometimes a post-game interview, just in case. We'll just take this. Oof. Corey's going to take that. We got this. Great job. That was special tonight. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. That's just down, now 2-1. Kevin Westhouse, Billy Jensen bringing you the action tonight. Really glad you're here. Great pregame ceremonies, Hall of Fame inductees.
That was a lot of fun.
Girls softball championships. Oh, we had a whole bunch of goodness. Beautiful night, 72 degrees. Not many clouds, not much wind. Turnstiles are humming. Food trucks in the lobby. Carnival atmosphere, Bill.
It is. Look
Just
at the crowd. It's
carnival
amazing.
atmosphere. A lot of goodness. Ground ball. Short again. Gathered on to first. Oh, look at Trey Larson, the human vacuum cleaner. Troy Tulowitzki-ish out there at shortstop. 2 ground balls to Trey Larson at short, and there's 2 down. Now we go to Nate Tillman. That was a flurry of pregame activity. Haven't really had that this year.
Nope, but it was a lot of fun.
It was a ton of fun.
A great honor to the former players.
Really good.
Ooh,
Charlie Griffin gasses him up. 84?
82 I had.
Ooh, okay.
I'll say 84, though.
Yeah. See your guns off by 2.
Weston says it's 84.
Right. Thanks, Corey. Cheers. Whoa, look at that. I'm spilling.
And it's early.
I didn't even spill it on the board, though. That's hit the center field.
Oh.
That's right in front of Brian Giebel out in center field.
Looked like he was going to make a run for it, didn't it?
And found, yeah. There's no way, though, I don't think. Huh, Bill? 10
No, but
feet.
he sure wanted to.
He did. 10 feet in front of him. Runner at first base now with 2 outs. And we go to Trent Fredenberg with 1 on and 2 in the bucket. 4 spot in the order. The pitch. That threw that right past him. It's 0-1. I think got up on him quick, huh?
It sure did. 83 on that one, Westy.
Mm-hmm. Chuck Wagon. Charlie Griffin had a nice outing last time. I think he got the win. The pitch. Slide piece just away. Now it's 1-1 on Trent Fredenberg. Bill, I know you've been confused about being Friday today, Bill. You've screwed it up a few times, but it's Friday. Happy Friday, Bill.
Thank you.
Happy Friday to everybody at home. Little jam shot, left side. Gathered. You got to go one. Ooh, nice job over there by first baseman Kyle Fritz to dig that out. Fight off some running traffic, and Fredenberg grounds out to third base, and that'll do it. The Anoka Bucs send 4 to the plate. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. There's 1/2 inning in the books here from First National Bank at River Falls Field. It's the Anoka Bucs nothing, and your Fighting Fish coming to bat.
You know, you think about the pregame festivities, especially with the Hall of Fame. This team has got, when you're a Hall of Fame player for this team, that's saying something.
That is saying something is correct.
Because obviously look at all the phenomenal players that have come through here and that are still playing here, but that have former players that are to kind of pick from that list on who to be honored. That's an amazing tribute.
Nate Tillman's on the mound for the Anoka Bucs. Let's go through defensively, Bill, for Anoka. I'll pull that up right there. Pulled it over right there. Let's go. Anoka Bucs. Nate Tillman on the mound to throw into his battery mate, Mike McGonigal. He's behind the plate. Trent Fredenberg over there at first base. J.D. Wells at second base tonight for Anoka. Fred Hubner at shortstop. Garrett Hoffman will play third base. Lewis Hertling will play left field. Hunter Bruner will play center field. And Parker Nedland will play right field for the Anoka Bucs.
Jin Chow's in the house.
We'll get a little look at that right here in a second, too. Let's go there. Somehow we're just getting, as the season goes on, we're getting a little better at all that.
Yeah, we kind of are.
There's Chin Chow right there. No, great crowd tonight, Bill.
Yeah, it sure is. You can feel it.
Let's go down the lot in the plaza. Look at that.
Yeah.
Full up. Look at the parking lot.
Standing room only.
Full up. People jonesing to watch the 25-2 Fighting Fish.
Hard to believe Bob Burrows is in the middle of it talking.
He's socializing. All right, here we go. Brian Giebel will lead off. Get my cameras right. Here we go. Giebel's leading off. Giebel, Larson, Petco. Here we go. Bottom of inning 1. Looks at a breaking ball away. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Again, the Fish have lost twice this year. Once to this Anoka team up in Anoka in early June. That one just misses away. Umpire says, nope, that's a ball off the plate. No argument anywhere. 2-0 now to center fielder Brian Giebel.
Giebs comes in hitting .324.
Speaking of Hall of Fame players, you won't be able to get him there quick enough.
First ballot.
You better save a wall for him.
That's right.
Think how many
tribute.
Fish records he holds.
Holy Hannah.
3 balls and a strike now on future Fish Hall of Famer Brian Giebel. I can confidently say that with no stumble.
I think that's a good prediction, Westy. And we don't know when that's going to be because...
Yeah, you might play for another 10 years.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm not really going on a limb too far there with that. 3-2. Nice at bat here by Giebel, making Nate Tillman throw the pitch. Fouled away at the plate. Hello, Austin Curdy. Let's go, boys. Wish I could be there.
Oh, awesome.
Out coaching club baseball in Milwaukee currently.
That's a lot of fun, too, but we wish you were here.
Yeah, we noticed there was a couple holes in the lineup, Austin.
Patco's playing your spot out in right field, my boy.
Yeah, he might Wally Pip you. He may never get that spot back again, Austin. Fouled away. Yeah, Austin Curdy takes the net off to do something nice, and he comes back to the Fish. He loses his spot.
He's third in the depth chart.
Right. You're like, Austin who? Can I see your hall pass? Now, Austin, you always got a spot here. The pitch flown up on the infield. Shortstop, a pitcher's going to call. That's usually not the case, but Nate Tillman says, it's right to me. I'll take it. And Giebel flies out to the pitcher. There's 1 down. Now we go to Trey Larson. And Curdy, why don't you just come to UWRF long as you're at it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can get in the portal.
We got $6 in the NIL fund.
Yeah, we got $6.27 in your NIL
It's
fund.
all yours.
All yours. Come on over.
How can you turn that down, Westy?
I don't think he can. I think he'll be a Falcon. That was better than a living room visit and a lot of promises. It was $6.37 in NIL money.
We talk tough, huh?
It might go to 10.
It might.
That's just high. Now 2-1 to shortstop Trey Larson. Trey made 2 putouts in the first inning. Boy, he's solid at short.
He's
swinging the bat well this season. The pitch, check swing, good take there by Trey. Now 3-1 on Larson. Chad Petco waits on deck. God, what a crowd.
I love it.
Beautiful night. 3-1. Flown up. Center fielder moving over. Has room. And makes the catch in short right center field. And Larson flies out to center. There's 2 down. Now we go to Chad Petco.
Runner in center kind of stutter stepped on that one a couple times. I didn't know if it fooled him or if it was a knuckle coming off the bat, but he looked kind of weird.
Or maybe the right fielder says, I got it. And then he
yeah.
glanced over and says, no, I got it. Maybe.
You're right.
Or sometimes you get where you start running on your heels and you have to relocate the ball. And then you train not to, you practice, you don't. But sometimes you just get in that gallop where like, God, I'm on my heels and this ball's jerking around. And you have to recalibrate.
That
maybe
looks like
maybe
what he
a little
did.
bit of that.
Yeah, you're right.
The 1-1. I mean, you know how to run. You know it's the balls of your feet. You've done it a million times, but sometimes you just get it in your stride and you're on your heels and you can't get off.
And it's first inning.
Right, and it's jerking around, and then you got to just slow down and go get it. Ground ball, right side. Petco to second, and that's through. Chad Petco.
That kid's amazing.
He's good.
Yep.
So just as Anoka Bucs did, you get a 2-out single. And now we go to the Mustache Marauder, Lucas Ludke. You know what I think? I think we started Mustache Marauder, and I think it's stuck.
I think you're right.
Ooh, ground ball. And that's through. Runner does go to third, and the Mustache Marauder. Boy, those guys are good, huh? How about those 3, 4, and 5 hitters? And Ludke with another hit, back-to-back singles. These guys are all hitting right around 500. And now runners at the corners for Chase McQuaid.
Patco was at 410 coming in, and Lucas was at 475. Yikes.
Right. So and now McQuaid's probably hitting close to 400. You have it.
McQuaid is at 387. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Hammers one through. That's through. That'll score a run. Fish go up 1-0. Runner does go to third. They're going to wave him around. Now they got to hold him up. Hold him up. Chase McQuaid. Look at him. Little flex out there.
Attaboy, Chase.
I wanted to get that shot to get that flex. Look at him. There he's going to change up some gear now. Chase McQuaid with a 2-out RBI double. And there's your middle of your lineup that we talked about all season. And it goes Patco, Ludke, McQuaid. That equals a run. Now see if Andy Metcalf can keep it going here.
And Metcalf has raised his average to 333 on the year. He's really doing well the last few weeks.
Yeah. That's softly hit. That's down. That's a little grip tape single. 1 run is in. Here comes another run. Play at the plate. Sliding safe. Look at the kid. Has he got his shirt buttoned up tonight? Let's see. There he's got that. Look at him. He's like, yeah, that's a line drive. What are you talking? No, he's got it buttoned all the way to the top.
Wow. Prim and proper.
And Metcalf with a 2 RBI, 2-out grip tape single that dunks in over the shortstop's head. It doesn't matter. 3-0 Fish, and they get out to a quick early lead. How about it, huh? And now we go to Kyle Fritz. Wow. All with 2 outs, Bill.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's away. 2-0 now on first baseman Kyle Fritz.
One other thing I like about that play is Chase McQuaid's slide. There wasn't a play at the plate, but he slid on the outside of the base just perfectly. So had there been a play, he did it exactly right. Uh-oh.
Throw down, and he's out.
Andrew.
Nice try there.
Yep.
Caught stealing for Metcalf, so Fritzy will be up to start the second inning. But the Fish played 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and none left. There's one in the books now from First National Bank. River Falls Field, Fish 3, Bucs nothing. What do you call this? Payback night, retribution night? What do you know?
Take that night.
Take that night.
Yep.
The first meeting was a fluke night. I don't know what you want to call it.
I was talking to Scoreboard Steve, and he said that they, the Fish were making a run in the ninth when they were playing Anoka, and they just ran out of time. But had it gone one more inning, and that might have been a different final. So I think that they did want revenge.
Maybe they're a good team.
They are a very good team. There's a lot of good Minnesota teams, aren't there?
Yeah. Right. What a tradition there in the upper Midwest with town ball, right? And a lot of places in the country can't even imagine it.
Yeah.
And it is a pretty cool thing.
And not only is it great for us, but it's just the quality of play is outstanding.
Chuck Wagon, Charlie Griffin, there he is on the mound again. He's solid, isn't he?
And he's fun to watch pitch.
He's good.
Quick pitch, or a pretty nice pace. I think I had him at 83, I think was his top out, or maybe 84 in the first inning. So he normally settles in and he gets faster. His velo goes up as he gets into the game, which is really cool to see.
Five, 6, and 7. Garrett Hoffman, Hunter Brunner, and Michael McGonigal. Here we go. Top of inning 2, 3-0 Fish. That fastball right at the belt, right there. It's 0-1 on third baseman Garrett Hoffman. Hey, somebody find the clap emojis, find the like button, subscribe to the channel. I've been a little embarrassed lately, viewers at home. I'm talking to you personally, each and every one of you. Like, we're throwing this out there. Hit the like button. I mean, I'm starting to look in the mirror. I checked my breath before I got here. Like, what's going on, right?
Why don't people like us?
I brought a box of Kleenex up. If I don't get like 20 likes, then I'm going to start, I'm going to have to use the box of Kleenexes.
Or Fireball.
We're working really hard for you. Flown up. Right side, that could reach foul territory, giving chase.
Oh,
what a catch!
Are you kidding me?
Chad Patko! Somebody clip that. Chad Patko in foul territory slides and makes a great play. Hey, Austin Curdy, you might want to catch the next train back to River Falls fast as you can.
It was nice watching you, Austin.
Wow, what a play by Chad
That
Patko.
was a shortstop play in right field. Well done.
Wow, sliding up against the fence. Wow, what a play.
That was fun to watch.
Woo!
That kid's good.
We got that on the video perfect, too.
Nice camera work, Westy. One of your 72 camera things. And keeping the book and commentating.
F9, Hunter Brunner is in now. Brunner is down in the count 0-1 to Charlie Griffin. Chuck Wagon, he's set. He'll work from the windup. The knee kicking. Here it comes. That's low. It's 1-1. Boy, it feels so good to be up in the booth with you, Bill, and feels so good to be with the people at home tonight. We're glad you're here. Hoping you're enjoying some baseball. I'm hoping this is on down at Johnny's Bar.
Oh, that would be great.
Typically is.
Go down there and watch the Dodgers and the Brewers later.
Yeah, I think so. Popping the leather, that's a strike on the outside corner. It's 2-1, and Charlie's not messing around. That must have been at 83, huh?
I had 81.
Okay.
My gun might be a little short.
My ears had 83.
Yeah,
the gun had 81.
Oh.
There we go. Throw it around. Chuck that around. Swinging third strike. Gets Hunter Brunner on a little cement mixer. Backs up off the plate. There's 2 down. Now we go to Michael McGonigal.
You got to like the jerseys tonight, huh, Westy?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
So these two teams have the same color scheme. And all I got to say is thank God the Fish didn't wear orange tonight. Because if the Fish would have wore orange tonight, I would have came out of the booth. I might not have broadcast. If the Fish would have wore orange tonight. And if they insisted on playing, we would have had a sprint off to go shirts and skins. We were not going to have.
And no one wanted to see that.
No, we were not going to have two teams with a very unusual orange color playing in the exact same color tonight. And there was a chance that could have happened.
And you would have lost it.
I would have not have been happy. We would have went to Congress. We would have passed a federal law. We would have snuck that in, and we would have snuck that in one of those appropriation bills
Right.
that in a baseball game, no teams can wear the same color. If so, it's a federal offense.
Right. Punishable by bad stuff.
What's that place in Florida called now?
Oh, yeah, Alcatraz. Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah, we would have sent it. And if you come to the game in the same color jerseys, we're sending you to Alligator Alcatraz.
A 1 week free stay.
I think we get that in a federal bill somewhere. We can sneak that in. So that's a lot of gibberish, but it's a good thing they didn't wear the same colors.
No. And it's amazing because their orange looks almost identical, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good thing, because if the Fish would have went skins, it would have been like Andy Metcalf chest hair for a week. It would have had to get a comb out to part that just to see.
Gross.
Check swing. In front of the plate. Chuckwagon's got to get there. Diving.
Oh, he got him.
They got him at first. Oh, what a play. What is about some great defense tonight? Kyle Fritz. That's some want-to right there by Kyle Fritz, huh? Fritzy gets it. He realizes Chuckwagon's not going to get there, so he dives to the first base and gets there just a half a step before the runner, and they punch him out. 2 big-time plays that inning, Bill.
Totally.
Wow.
That's worth the price of admission right there.
I mean, you could go to a Major League Park for a week and not see 2 plays like that. That was really good. So that's a simple, in my book, that just goes down as 3U.
Yeah, just unassisted.
Simple. It looks very simple.
Right.
That was a tough play.
That was a heck of a play.
Just for my own sanctity, I'm putting a little star next to that. Little asterisk.
I looked at the replay, and he got there by a half a step, so he didn't have much extra time.
No. So the Anoka Bucs go 1-2-3 on some very good defense here in the top of inning 2. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Inning and a half in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Fish 3, Bucs nothing.
That's awesome. Austin Curdy says Chad's got range. Yeah, he definitely does. He's got wheels out there.
There's a lot of goodness going on.
Yeah. The cool thing about how Patco caught that one in foul territory is he had to slide and catch it because he was coming up on the fence, and had he not, that would have been really bad. But he caught it, slid perfectly into the fence. That was a great play.
Corey Brathall sitting up here with us. Corey, this looks like fun, doesn't it? If you're not at the park, this is what you're missing.
That's right.
Look at that. There's just a ton of – okay, let's just go down here. There is just a ton of goodness going on here. All the way to the Liney's Lodge, food trucks, stands are about full. Chin Chow, the mascot. You can't see it. We're up there in the booth.
Giving hugs.
There, look at it.
There we are. Howdy.
A lot of goodness up here at First National Bank at River Falls Field.
What is
today.
that, the bratwurst? The bratwurst truck? Oh, yeah. Oh. Gerhard's.
I had a leftover one for dinner tonight.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
You have really good leftovers. I've noticed that.
Yes.
Pork chops.
So I get this. There's a good story behind that. Here's Kyle Fritz, makes a great defensive play. He'll lead off here. So I was out cutting the grass, and my wife said, "Hey, can you start the grill for me?" And she put brats on the grill after I started the grill for her. So wasn't that nice? And then I ate them last night, have leftovers today. So they were delicious. I'm not sure what kind of beer she parboiled those in, but whatever, she nailed it. It was good. Nice. Shot through the left side. Oppo Tacos all day for Kyle Fritzy. That a baby leadoff. Speaking of food, Kyle Fritz with an Oppo Taco leadoff single shoots it right past the third baseman, and he's on over there at first base to lead it off here in the bottom of inning 2 for the Fighting Fish. He was left on base as Andy Metcalf got caught stealing, and then he made the most of that. Now we go to Benny Johnson, who looks at a ball inside. Check the runner. Back in safely is Kyle Fritz. I'm not 100% sure the wily veteran Kyle Fritz is going anywhere. I'll take the under. He's not going. Ground ball. That could be 2. 6-4. Safe at first base. The speedy Benny Johnson beats that out. He'll reach on a fielder's choice. But they get Fritzy on a 6-4. Put out at second. There's one down. And now we go to Trevor Gunning, T-Gut. Trevor Gunning, he's got the best look, though. He's got the orange sanitaries, the orange socks, and the orange gloves to accessorize with that beautiful black and orange uniform. It's a good look. I think it's something the team should aspire to.
I agree. He started getting ready at about noon today, I think.
Like if I was a salesman, I would just take a picture of him and I'd work each player in the dugout and offer him the 15% off discount, and we can put those on layaway, and we're going to make that happen.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something River Falls Sports Broadcasting should fund. Ground ball, third base. Let's talk about that in a second. To second for one. On to first. There is the inning-ending double play. And Trevor Gunning hits into the 5-4-3 inning-ender. Fish get the leadoff single off the bat of Kyle Fritz, but they don't go anywhere with that. They only send 3 to the plate. They get no runs on the one hit, no errors, none left. 2 in the books. 3-0. Fish. So let me finish that thought. So that just kind of came out without really thinking about that much. So maybe we don't ask our Legion of Loyal listeners for anything. Maybe we should pass the hat. See if we can get enough money to buy the team the orange shoes.
Well, that's a great idea.
I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't even know. I didn't vet that in my mind that much. But we never passed the hat.
No.
And we're not passing it yet. But let's let that ferment a little bit.
That would look cool because most of the guys have white shoes, which match their other blue and white uniforms. So those are cool. But the orange shoes would look awesome with these unis.
I think for $1,000 we could do it. Maybe if you buy the mass quantity, right?
Yeah, probably. Got to be about $100 or so bucks a guy.
We can go on a play it against sports and get some old shoes with some spray paint.
Yeah. Well, can't they share? Like if you're in the starting lineup, you get them. If not, you get somebody else's stinky shoes.
We'll let that marinate.
Right. After a few beers, that'll either make sense or we'll ixnay it.
That'll be one of those things in the morning and be like, what were we talking about?
Well, we've got thousands of dollars of donations. Okay, let's do her.
Yeah, we don't really ask for anything. Maybe we can all come together, our Legion of Loyal listeners and ourselves, and
they're passing the hat.
Pass the hat. There we go.
Yep, Fish know how to do it.
Swings through that. That's strike one.
Charlie's got some nice velo. He's at 82 right there.
We're at the 8 spot in the order.
Yes, sir.
Lewis Hertling.
What do you think I had? 14, right? Yes. They were switching up the lineup on us on the very last minute, so I just want to make sure we've got it right.
Checking all my shots. We're up here talking shoes. I'm trying to envision what our people at home are thinking. There's 15 people yelling at their TV, let them buy their own dang shoes. There's that, right? There's that.
That's my dad would be in that category.
Yeah, there's that. So I heard your dad. I was channeling that.
You were right. Slick said it.
Slick said it. The bubble above Slick said let them buy their own shoes.
And there was an Effenheimer in there, just so we know.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yep.
I know there's no FCC rules here, but
right.
That would just go unsaid.
Totally. That's right.
Throw it around. Another strikeout by Charlie Griffin. One out. Now we go to Parker Nedland. So Nedland's in with one out, and Charlie Griffin is just rearing back and throwing strikes. Gassed him up upstairs. It's 0-1.
He's really in that low 80s to mid 80 range consistently. I could call this game.
It's pretty easy.
1-1.
Hey, Chris Mueller.
Oh, awesome.
Welcome aboard.
Nice seeing you.
Who just got a piece, and Chase McQuaid's a little frustrated. He couldn't hang on to that. Would have been another strikeout for Charlie Griffin. It's 0-2.
It's really cool because both Chase McQuaid and Eli Baker, they don't drop many balls, do they, or let many get past
No.
them? They're blocks behind that plate.
Griffin stares into Chase McQuaid, has what he likes, the 0-2. Gassed him up upstairs. How about some old number 1? Charlie Griffin pumping cheddar right now. Back-to-back strikeouts at the 8 and 9 spots in the order. There's 2 down. Let's go back to the top of the order to Fred Hubner. Hubner's in. Hubner grounded out to Trey Larson at short in his first at-bat today. Yeah, let's go Fish. Great top of the first. There's a ball. Not a lot of balls. Ball-to-strike ratio is really good for Griffin thus far tonight.
I wish I had that in my stat book.
Mm-hmm.
Be a neat thing to know.
That's next year.
Yep.
Ground ball, left side, and foul. It's 1-1.
I'm going to add that to our winter meetings
Let's
conversation.
do it. Mm-hmm.
Tarnation's going to make a lot of money during that one.
Nice murmur in the crowd, isn't there?
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
Listen to that. That sounds big league-ish.
No crying kids, so that's even better.
Let's see if Nancy Faust is in the house tonight.
Yeah.
I haven't heard her yet. I saw her down at the Linings Lodge. She was just kind of leaning over the counter. I'm not sure what she was up to down there.
The counter was holding her up.
I don't know if Nancy will make her way up here or not tonight. We'll see. 3 balls and a strike to Fred Hubner. The 3-1. That one's there at the knees now. 3-2. Great fastball off the arm of Charlie Griffin. Right
He looks
at the
in
knees.
control, doesn't he?
Looks very much in control. 3 balls and 2 strikes. J.D. Wells waits on deck. Should Hubner reach? The 3-2 on its way. Just misses away.
Dang it.
Right, there's the 2-out walk. We talk about that all the time, and there it is. Now we go to J.D. Wells with 2 in the bucket and a runner at first. The Fish made all of their noise in the bottom of inning 1 with 2 outs. They had 4 consecutive hits and got 3 in. We'll see. I'm sure that gets past the catcher, and on down to second on a pass ball goes Hubner. Yeah, I'm sure Anoka's wanting to return the favor there with 2 in the bucket. They're at this 2 spot in the order. So they're getting to their meat of their order, too. They're the big hitters, the big eaters. The 1-ball pitch, that's away, now 2-0. Nate Tillman waits on deck. He's got the only hit tonight for Anoka, and he's in the on-deck circle now. Uncle Chris, glad you're here.
It's always great to see his name up there.
Mm-hmm.
Westy, how much credence do you give to the second and third time around in the batting order?
A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's except when what's his name was pitching for the Fish.
Jackson Larson?
No.
Oh,
For God's sakes.
yeah.
Weston Lombard.
Oh, yeah.
When Weston was up, he got better as the game went on.
That's a true story.
We always said, third, fourth time through the order, he got better when he was batting. Throw down to third.
Oh, nice throw.
He is out at third base.
Wow.
Chase McQuaid was headed to the dugout as soon as he released that. He knew he had Fred Huber. And speaking of running and game stuff, that's the cardinal sin in baseball right there, is to make the third out at third base. And Hubner caught stealing at third for out number 3. J.D. Wells will be up next time they come up to the plate. Anoka Bucs end up sending the minimum to the plate, even though they get the walk. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and none left. 2.5 in the books. 3-0 Fish, and Chris Mueller gives them the old-fashioned, got him.
That was a great throw by Chase. He and an awesome tag by Andy Metcalf, too. He just had to drop the tag down, but you're right. Chase was already sitting down, taking his gear off when he threw that.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool to watch. That kid's good behind the plate.
So for those of you just tuning in, this is our new addition up there.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, so.
Love it. Pressure so high, we should be on the river right now, fishing.
It's going down a little bit. 72
Yeah,
feels like 77, a little muggy. Rain is in the forecast, but right now, here we go. Yeah, winds south at 7. That means it's blowing out to left, though the flags here are pretty still.
Yes, they are.
11. They moved it back to 11. We're good. We'll be watching Brewers-Dodgers at that point.
Yep. So, Westy, I don't normally ask you this early in the game, but...
Well, I'm going to say, first of all, before you go...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank God the visibility is 9 miles. Though.
Yeah, no doubt.
But go ahead.
I just want it to be 320 or 312 feet. That's all I care about, the visibility. After that, I don't care.
Right.
But, so, I don't normally ask you this early, but what do you think the number's going to be?
Tonight, 7.
7. Oh, I'm writing it down.
7 tonight.
All right.
7.
7.
7 will get her done tonight.
All right, that's a good number. Nice job.
Brian Giebel is in. We're back at the top of the order. And here we go. Giebel's in. We're in. Fouls it away at the plate. It's 0-1 to Brian Giebel.
You agree with that, Corey? 7? 5? Oh, Corey says 5. All right, first round on whoever is worse.
Closer.
Or closer, yeah.
Price is right. Right. Chris Miller liked it. He said, nice addition, gents. We're always working hard for you.
When Westy has 12 minutes, amazing what he can add to the broadcast.
I had cut my lunch a little short, and I kind of wanted to do that for a while, and I'm like, I think I have a minute. So I came down here at the end of my lunch hour today, and I'm like, God, it works.
I got here early, and everything was set up. Everything was ready to go. It's like, wow, Westy was down here for a little bit.
You know how I figured that out? Right. Whoa! What a play. Giebel hits one right back at Nate Tillman. Tillman sticks his glove out. Bang, bang. And he's out. Got a great look at that at home. So,
wow, that
Giebel
was a heck of...
lines out to the pitcher. There's one down. Exit velo was 101 on that and stuck right into Tillman's glove. Wow.
Giebel should get a hit, and Tillman should get 2 outs. That was an amazing play.
I was ready to call base hit.
Me too.
And he caught that and was past him, I think.
Dang.
What a catch. What a catch.
That's muscle memory.
The 1-ball pitch to Trey. That's down. Larson flew out to center his first time up, kind of short right center field. So I was going to ask you, do you know how I figured out how to do that?
No.
Thing? YouTube University.
Oh, it's the only place I
Flown
learned.
up. Center fielder ranges over. Plenty of room, this time in short left center field. And for the second time tonight, Trey Larson has flown out to center. There's 2 down. Now we go to Chad Petco.
You compliment Patco a lot, but ooh, that's why.
Ground ball to third. On to first. Got him by 3 steps. Nice play over there by third baseman Garrett Hoffman. And the Fish go quickly and quietly here in inning 3. 3 up, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 batters in the order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. 3 in the books now from First National Bank of River Falls Field. 3-0 Fish. How about that, huh?
That was quick. Gable would have been interesting if Gable would have let off with a base hit instead of Tillman snagging that one. But I was going to say that we compliment Patco a lot, and it's easy to do because I think he plays the game right. He just
100%.
I love watching him play, and obviously all the Fish are just phenomenal about that because they play everything right. But he was a great addition to that lineup.
Billy.
Oh, hey.
There we go. And then another little addition, Chris. Game day coverage today brought to you by Kevin Westhouse and Billy Jensen.
That's awesome. I feel big time, Kev.
I don't like the colors, but there was a minimal selection.
Yeah, they look great. I don't know why my name's not bigger than yours, since everyone knows
Should
I'm the real talent.
Right. I was going to flip them around. Just
You
for that
should have.
reason.
Yeah, me and my buddy Kevin.
Yeah, just for that reason.
I do balls and strikes, and you do 97% of it. So, yeah, I think I should be first, Billy.
Yeah. You get that scoreboard going, I don't want your job either. So there's that.
You've got 14 cameras to work. I can barely do the scoreboard. That's cool. Thanks. That's neat that you added added that stuff. I know we joke about the carnival atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I love it down here. I just love it. Like, it just never gets old.
It's really good, isn't it?
It is. This is where I'd want to be on a Friday night if I wasn't here.
It's really fun.
It is fun.
Spending the time with our Legion of Loyal listeners and bonding and having a good time, getting some laughs in and watching some great baseball, evidenced by what you've seen thus far tonight.
Amen.
1 ball and 1 strike on the 2-hole hitter, J.D. Wells. The pitch. Just down. Good take there by Wells. Wells grounded out to short his first time up. Playing second base tonight for Anoka. The 2-1. Flown up. Nice job back there, Chase McQuaid with a big fat mitt. He'll make the play. That's tricky because the pitcher doesn't really want to get that, but he's got the better piece of equipment to catch that.
Right.
But Chase McQuaid's a veteran, and he turns and he makes the catch. And J.D. Wells flies out to the catcher. And there's 1 out. Now we go to Nate Tillman. He's got a hit tonight. He's the only hit tonight thus far for Anoka. He's been the story. He got the hit with 2 outs there. He hits one to left field. Left fielder going back. That's going to be trouble. That's going to one-hop the wall. Digging into second base is Nate Tillman, and he is 2 for 2. Yeah, sent left fielder Trevor Gutting back. He wasn't going to get that, Bill. That was over his head. One hops the wall. The Rise Baking, formerly Best Made Cookies, and Tillman's on second base now with 1 out. And we go to Trent Fredenberg. Fredenberg grounded out to third in his first at-bat.
T-Gut played that perfectly because he beelined it to the fence because he knew it was going to go off the wall. He didn't try to pretend to, backtrack. He beelined it.
Did a nice job defensively.
He sure did.
That's close, but just down. Now 2-0.
Thanks. You just sent it up.
That looks pretty fancy.
It does.
The little insert wrappers look pretty fancy. Thank you much. It is Friday night. I'm starting a can pyramid over here. Let's go. Flown up. Good, healthy hack, and that's going to reach the seats. Boy, that was the home run swing there.
That sure was.
By number 4 hole hitter Trent Fredenberg, and just pulled that foul. Two balls and a strike. Charlie Griffin set at the belt. Here comes the 2-1. Where is that, Bill? I like that pitch. That's a great pitch and better discipline by Trent Fredenberg there.
Looks like Charlie's taking a few more seconds in between pitches here.
He's dialing in.
Yep. Settling down.
The pitch. This kid Trent Fredenberg can swing.
Mm-hmm.
Does not get cheated. He's a big unit, too. Look at his shoulders.
He is a big dude. If he's down at Johnny's later, remind me not to upset him.
Flown up right side, foul territory. Kyle Fritz calls and makes the catch. Yeah, that guy's got some wide shoulders. New Richmond to Beldenville are his shoulders. But nonetheless, he just has a little soft foul fly out to first base. There's 2 in the bucket now. We'll go to Garrett Hoffman.
Fritzy had that one ready immediately, didn't he?
He did. He got there. He found the fence, came off the fence 3 feet, and made the catch. That's high. Ball 1 to Garrett Hoffman. Hoffman flew out to right field his first time up on an outstanding catch out in right field by Chad Petco in foul territory. It was an absolute web gem. Oh, it hit Charlie. Hit him in the upper body. And he probably saved a run, but holy, I'm wincing right now.
Me too. He looks like he's okay, but I don't even know where it hit him.
Oh, hit him in the upper body area. You got to take some time here. Wow, look at Charlie. He's like, what happened?
Is it still Sunday?
Charlie, I think. Yeah,
Looked like it hit him like in the right or
can you go back and watch
shoulder.
a replay on that and see?
I sure can.
Hit him in the upper body area.
Absolutely did.
Yeah, go back and watch that and see where they hit him. You got a great. Yeah, hit him in the upper, like in the shoulder, right shoulder area. Yeah, go back and look at that. Let me know what you think, Bill. I literally winced on that. Doesn't seem to be any worse for the wear right there.
No, he looks like he's doing okay.
He gives thumbs up on one pitch.
All right, my replay is coming up right now.
Okay. Yeah, look, he's still wincing a little bit. Yeah, get the bullpen ready on that. Wow. Infield single for Garrett Hoffman. Runners at the corners. There's 2 down. We got a Hunter runner.
Is that a ball or strike?
That's a ball down low. Ball gets away. And run's going to plate.
That hit Charlie right on the right shoulder.
Yeah.
It looked like he turned into the ball, so it looked like it hit him on the side of the shoulder. But it was square.
It hit hard.
It did hit hard. Holy Hannah. I'm surprised.
Right.
And that's his throwing arm.
I mean, I got a little bit of knot in my stomach after that. Not going to lie to you.
I agree
That's
with you.
scary.
Yikes.
Another one to Charlie. That time he flinched a little bit. I don't blame him. Runner's coming around third. Throw home, safe. Yeah, I don't blame him for flinching on that. I think if that other one doesn't happen, he's probably going to get that baseball. But because of what happened 4 pitches ago, he's a little tentative. Don't blame him.
Me neither.
Base hit up the middle. Now we go to Michael McGonigal. Wow.
That replay looks owie.
Was you able to see that pretty good?
Oh,
Bill?
yeah, it was square. The great camera work, and it hit him square. Kind of makes me cringe even more watching the replay.
Right. I'm glad he's okay.
I don't know how he is. The kid's tough.
Tougher than a $2 steak. Thought about a back pick there. McQuaid hangs onto it. It's 1-2 now on McGonigal. McGonigal grounded out to first on a great play over there by Kyle Fritzie to get him last time. Another one to Fritzie, right side. This time Griffin covers, and he's there. See? Fool me once,
You're right.
Shame on me, fool me twice. Shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And Griffin is there, and he's ready. What an inning for Charlie Griffin, though. He gets walloped, and then he gets out of the inning, though, and after he gives up a pair. Good coverage there. McGonigal goes down 3-1 on the putout, and that'll do it, but not before the Anoka Bucs played 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 3.5, it's 3-2 Fish. Great baseball game. So, Corey and Bill.
Oh, yes.
That's a great picture.
I saw that today, and all I could think about was 4th grade lunch.
4th grade?
I can smell that right now. Were you like me, Bill, where you ate that fast you could get in line again?
Yep.
And hope they had an extra piece left.
Totally. Yes.
Why was that soggy pizza so good?
And it was like half done. It was never done correctly.
No, and it was a little soggy, but it tasted great.
But the trays that it was baked on were like enormous.
Yes.
And it's like, it's pizza day.
Did you get the little peanut butter square in the corner on that day too? Maybe for
yeah.
dessert? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but it was like tiny.
Applesauce? Oh, that might be applesauce too, maybe? And then
That's
the
right. I
peanut
think
butter
that's
square.
right. Yep. Yeah, but it was also, you're right. And a lot of times they did have chocolate milk day, which was like a treat for us.
Yeah. But if you got the pizza and chocolate milk, the rest of lunch hour was really good because you had high energy. Everybody's on a sugar high. Oh, yeah.
I bet the teachers hated it because we were all jacked up for the 5th hour or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
But, man.
Who can smell that pizza or taste that pizza right now?
That was the best ever.
You can almost hear your lunchroom.
Hey, Westy,
mine at Washington Elementary.
St. Croix Central.
See?
Had the best pizza in all of the Dun St. Croix.
Yeah, that, right?
When you were in elementary, did they have the milk machines that you poured? You know, like the ones that you lifted up the little lever and
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No, we had the cartons, and I have a milk story for you, by the
good.
way.
Okay,
I
that'd
have
be a
a
good
milk
one.
story for you. Oh, that's hit well into right field. If it's fair, it's trouble. Down the line, it's got plenty of distance and foul. Lucas Ludke almost left the yard. So, no, we had milk cartons, and you could buy extra milk. Like for the morning break, you could get milk.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I was on the milk route in 2nd grade. And milk route. And I think milk was like a nickel or 6 cents or something back in the day. The 0-1 pitch to Lucas. Fouls it straight back to the netting. It's 0-2. And Mrs. Langer was my 2nd grade teacher. Well, she did all the accounting on the milk route, right? If I had 11 to hand out. And anyway, I gave her my money, and I was 6 cents short.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The 0-2 pitch. Right back up to the middle. Had him played perfectly, though.
Sure did.
And on to first, they got him. The guy, the shortstop, playing right up the middle, had the scouting report on Lucas Ludke, and Ludke grounds out to short. 6-3, 1 out. Now we go to Chase McQuaid.
So what did you do then?
So this gets better. This story gets pretty good, by the way.
All your stories are good.
So, hold on. Chase McQuaid is in now with 1 out. McQuaid doubled and scored his last time up. This time he flies it right up to shoot. Right fielder calling for it, and short right field makes the catch. And there are quickly 2 down on the fly to right. 2 in the bucket. Now we go to Andy Metcalf. So Mrs. Langer says we're 6 cents short. Where's the money? And I don't know if I was purposely trying to steal the 6 cents or not, but it was in my other pocket.
Oh.
And I think she thought I was stealing it, and I may have been. I'm not sure. I don't think I was,
You
but I might have.
didn't.
I don't think so, but maybe. I don't. Like, seriously, I don't know. Anyway, so I had to come up with the other 6 cents after I told her I didn't have it, and then I found it. I got a spanking in the milk room from Mrs. Langer. And her arms were the size of ham hocks. Big arms, I'm telling you.
Uh-oh.
Up the line,
they got
the tag on the way by. And Andy Metcalf gets tagged out on a pretty nifty play by first baseman Trent Fredenberg to tag Metcalf on the way by. Ground out to third, 3 outs. Fish go pretty quietly here in the 4th, Bill. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. So that was back in the day of corporal punishment by the teachers. She put me over her knee.
What?
Yes, in the milk room.
Wow.
In the milk room. And I got like 5 spankings from Mrs. Langer, 2nd grade teacher. Oh, yeah. You know what else happened after that? I never stole 6 cents again.
The milk budget was right every single time?
Yes.
So you learned.
I did learn.
She learned you good. Wow.
And it wasn't like, they weren't as hard of spankings as my dad would have given me, but
she had ham hocks for arms.
she had big arms.
Right.
Like she was one of those slices of pizza short of 2 bills.
Oh, boy. Those were ham hock arms. Wow. Well, we're talking about it.
Yeah, so she had an impact on me in 2nd grade. How old are you in 2nd grade?
I don't know, 5 or 6?
No, that's kindergarten, probably
Okay.
8. Yeah.
Well, wait, which time when you go through 2nd grade? The first time or the second time?
That, Phil. I know it's a little confusing for you. Over there at St. Croix Central.
Right.
You became really good friends with the 1st grade teacher.
Best 3 years of my life.
So, no, Mrs. Langer gave me a spanking for over 6 cents on the milk route.
Wow.
Chocolate milk, too, right? Because you were buying extra milk. The rich kids got to buy the extra milk for the break. Right, because you come around.
And you wanted to be one of them.
Right, and I never got, I know.
Wow, Mrs. Langer.
Mrs. Langer gave me a spanking in the milk room over chocolate milk. That chocolate milk you saw in the picture.
Yep, that exact carton.
That was that exact carton. Hey, do you remember when you used to have the lost kids on the milk cartons? There was that era, like missing kids.
Yeah. My dad always said I was going to be one of them if I didn't shape up.
Slick says, you're going to be on the milk carton if you don't come around. That was a threat, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. How long did that era last?
I don't know.
The milk carton miss. Gosh.
Wow.
Charlie Griffin says, my shoulder is absolutely fine.
No doubt.
It's a 3-pitch strikeout to Lewis Hertling. One down, now we go to Parker Nedland. So that's so the 8-9 batters, they struck out 3 times. They got a clean card there with K's all the way around. See if Nedland can keep it up here or maybe get a bat on the ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, I don't know how long the pictures on the milk carton lasted.
I think they realized that nobody wanted to wake up and have breakfast to that every day.
I guess, like Susie Jenkins from Cedarburg. She's been missing for 2 months. If you see her, here's her picture. If you see her wandering around the mall, like, what was the lobby on that? Like, what group of parents or teachers or people got together? We should just put them on the milk carton. I know we're never going to find her, but like, I don't know. That's a weird thing. If you think
it is a
about
weird thing.
So now we've graduated just to Amber Alerts.
Yeah.
I guess those do work.
Yeah, they sure do.
Yeah.
Well, it does give you a heads up at least.
Technology.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait for milk day to see who's missing. You just
When
get it on
it's
your. Just
6
get it,
months old.
No, you just get it on your phone immediately.
Yeah.
I guess that is better.
Way better.
Yeah.
You think about
2 years. It only lasted for a couple of years.
Yeah. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then
Seemed like it was longer than that.
And then a bunch of adults got together and went, "That's a really stupid idea."
Maybe that's not such a great idea. We're scaring our kids for breakfast every day.
Right. The 3-2 pitch to Nedland. Oh, come on. Where's that?
Wow.
Just missed. And it gets a free pass. Yeah, the kids, I think it did kind of scare us. Like, yeah. My gosh. That kid's the same age as me, and they can't find a person.
And she's been gone for 6 months, Mom.
Jeez. Yeah. One down, they'll go back to the top of the order, Fred Hubner. So 2 years, and then probably what, late 70s maybe?
Probably, yeah, late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
I remember distinctly.
Yeah. Check swing, back to Charlie. That's going to go to second base. And they're going to go to one. Ooh. Safe at first. They get the lead runner. They almost got 2 on that, which I'm amazed. They get the lead runner at second. That goes 4-6 to get Nedland at second base. There's 2 down. And Fred Hobner reaches on a fielder's choice. Now we go to J.D. Wells. Yeah, it must have been in the 70s because when Mrs. Langer was spanking me over her knee, I was looking down and saw some faces on the milk carton.
And you wish you were one of them at that given moment?
Right. I thought I might because my parents, when they found out I did that, I might be kicked out.
Right. That's what's crazy about then is like she wasn't afraid of your parents. She knew exactly that they would do the same thing.
That might have been the same year that corporal punishment went out.
Yeah.
About 1973.
Don't tell anybody. I wish we could bring it back.
Right. I learned. I mean, I deserved it. She didn't really hurt me. I mean, she let me know that was the wrong thing to do.
Right.
She literally put me over her knee.
That's more impressive. Well, you were
Kevin,
20.
you know, this is really bad. And your parents are going to find out about this. And I'm like, oh, fiddlesticks. When she told me that, like I didn't even hardly remember the spankings. I was knew it was coming when I get home.
Did you say, hey, I've got an extra 6 cents if you don't tell no one?
That. I think I remember wiping my eyes on the way back to the classroom.
It's a traumatic milk story.
It was traumatic, but in a good way.
Right. Yep.
But it was.
Yeah, all those lessons we learned were like that.
Yeah.
But we learned them.
3 balls and a strike. That one's there now. 3-2 on J.D. Wells. J.D.'s grounded out to short and flew out to the catcher. Charlie Griffin stares in. He's set at the belt. Runner out to a 2-step lead. The pitch. Flown up, foul. That's going to be out of play. That'll reach the seats. I think Mrs. Langer has since passed.
I wonder if she thought of you.
I don't know.
She's probably proud of you and say, you know what? That kid really turned out to be something special. All because of me and my ham hock arms.
Isn't it amazing how we can remember our teachers? I remember. Maybe I should ask you. Do you remember your teachers?
Yeah, I remember all of them, especially ones that yelled at me.
Trey Larson, so it's a nice strike over to first base. And J.D. Wells grounds out to Trey Larson at short. And that will do it for Anoka here in the fifth inning already, Bill. That goes 6-3, and that'll do it. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. 4.5 in the books. 3-2 Fish in a Jim Dandy here tonight at First National Bank of River Falls Field. Okay, let's do the quiz. Won't wait till Bill gets back. You coming in? Come on in. Yeah, right there. Come on in. Oh, you got to go the other way, Ryan. Flip her around. There you go. All right, how you doing, Mr. Ryan Bishop?
Not bad. Thanks for having me, Kevin.
Yeah, you perfect timing as a teacher. We were just talking about all of our teachers we remembered, and we were just going to go through the list and how teachers can be impactful.
Yeah, impactful. Huh, Kev?
In a positive way. I was just going to go through my list as you got on here. Then you're going to give it over to Bishop. So, yeah, so kindergarten, Mrs. Fornacier, Mrs. Lou, Mrs. Langer, Mrs. Broadway, Mrs. Granzy, Mr. Price, Mr. Cooper. Now up to 7th grade, and I'll stop there.
Why did you have Mrs. Broadway twice?
Because she was a 3rd grade teacher, then she moved to the 4th grade.
Okay,
and
sure.
she's like me and Steve Staling. We
All
were
right.
her two favorites because she taught our mothers.
Oh.
So she wanted to just do that again. So
That's a good answer.
yeah, so I think in like high school we had the same teacher for 4 years, so it really didn't matter. But so those were the impactful ones. I can remember them just like that today. So
all the way through.
All the way through. So yeah, Ryan Bishop, you teach, right? And you're having impact on kids, and they're going to someday be up in a booth somewhere rattling your name off just like that.
Yeah, that's
and saying how great you were.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll always have some good stories too.
You talk about impact. Before the game, the Hall of Fame guys were giving you props. All of those guys played for you. Well, not all those guys, but Marty played for you, right?
Yeah.
Ground ball right side, coming in hard. Got to play at first base.
Got him.
And they'll get him by 2 steps. Kyle Fritzie grounds out to second. There's one down. Now we're going to go to Benny Johnson. So how impactful was that to you, Coach, seeing those guys get inducted into the Hall of Fame? Let's talk a little bit about the ones you coached. And Marty Harum, let's start there.
Yeah, well, geez, you can't really say too many things about Marty without just smiling yourself. He's just one of those guys. And, yeah, no, I'm pretty blessed to coach a lot of these guys that are out here. And I just love these nights to get to watch and get out of the concession stand a little bit and get up here or do whatever and just watch these guys continue playing the game they love. And in reality, for a lot of these guys, it's on the field they helped build, and they're still here playing it, repping the RF and fish baseball. So it's pretty awesome to watch. And obviously Marty's Marty, and it'll be a tough one.
Soft ground ball, throw to first, got him by half a step. You guys got a great look at that at home.
That's a good play.
Pretty nifty play by Garrett Hoffman over there at third base for the Anoka Bucs to get a pretty speedy Benny Johnson. 2 ground ball outs. There's quickly 2 down. Now we go to Trevor Gutting.
Yeah, a couple back-to-back RFers right there.
Yes.
Here's a Hall of Fame community member right here, Trevor Gutting.
Right, we've inducted 2 more into the Hall of Fame tonight. Brian Giebel and Trevor Gutting, they'll be there someday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you start talking Hall of Fame in amateur baseball, you're not talking, complete, stats. A lot of these guys, they have the stats to go along with it, but, man, they got the stats on the, the real game that matters out here and the difference they make in the dugout and in the community. So there's some great human beings right here.
You got that right. Hey, one question we asked with Marty, can you come out of the Hall of Fame and then don a uniform again?
Yeah, that would.
Right, ground ball left side, third baseman gathers that neck high, throws across and gets the pretty speedy tee gut by 4 steps and 3 ground balls. And this game has got some pace to it. A lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
Yeah.
That's the 4th inning in a row. The Fish go 3-up, 3-down. We haven't said that all season. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and none left. There's 5 in the books now already, fellas, from First National Bank at River Falls Field. We're in the 3-2 Jim Dandy.
Yeah, good baseball game. It's fun
Really
to have
good.
good games. These Fish guys have kind of been taking it to a lot of teams lately, so it's been fun to have a couple close games last week. And I know they dropped the one last week, but I still love watching those type of games and watching these guys compete when their backs are against the wall. It's kind of the reason you start coaching.
Austin Curdy's online. He says, "Hey, Coach Bish."
Well, speaking of Curdy, where is Curdy tonight?
Yeah, he's in Milwaukee coaching, he said tonight. Coaching some young team. I said you might want to catch the next fast train back north because Chad Petco could Wally Pip you tonight. You're going to be like Austin who?
Yeah.
Chad Petco made an unbelievable play over here along the fence early in the game, but no,
Yeah,
Curdy will have you back in anytime.
Oh, heck yeah. Another one that makes your team better in every way.
Yes.
Well, good luck down there, Curdy.
I think that's amazing because that's one of the things I love about this team and this community is, like, Austin Curdy plays for American Legion. He plays for the Fish. He plays obviously for Eau Claire, and he's coaching. Like all these, like there's so many guys who coach at one level or another, and they do it all in addition to, not instead of, but in addition to everything else they do. I think that's just absolutely amazing. You got to be proud of seeing how many people are involved in that, huh, Coach?
Flowing up, center field. Giebel coming over in short left center field. He's got a beat on that. And 1 pitch, 1 out. Nate Tillman, the 3-hole hitter, flies out softly to center. There's 1 down. Now we go to Trent Fredenberg, who's 0 for 2. He's grounded out and flew out today.
Not too many balls. Giebs doesn't have a beat on out there.
He covers a lot of real estate with not much problem.
Yeah. Well, back to your comment there, Bill. Yeah, I mean those guys, they love being around the game.
Yeah,
they always did. And we talk a lot, through those years of their development of the importance of giving back to the game and understanding that the scoreboard is just a tiny part of the game.
Another fly up. There's one on the infield. This time, Trey Larson says, "If I get 6 of these in one game and my contract says I get a bonus, I'll take that."
And we don't typically take graduates like that, like Curdy coming back to help us with Legion and just the dynamics of how things have evolved from a roster standpoint and being so young this year. It's great to just have him, even if it's been 3-4 games during the summer, just for the guys to learn from.
Oh yeah,
we got all freshmen, sophomores for the most part, or going to be sophomore, juniors, and it's important these guys see how that looks at that next level, and it was great to have him for the few games we did this summer.
Well, we tried to. Bill, sorry for stepping on you, but I was just going to tell Bish that Steve Bartline would be happy. We're putting some heavy recruiting pressure on Austin Curdy to come over to UWRF. We put together $6.37 of NIL money to get him this way,
and he gets it all.
Legally, you can do that now.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah. We could probably do a pass the hat on one of these games.
That's what we're trying.
Yeah.
But you're right, because I can even see your team look at Austin differently, like the rest of the guys, the younger guys look at him.
Yeah.
And you can tell they're learning from just being around him.
Yeah.
They're playing with him, but just being around him is impressive.
Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely.
That's another fly ball. This one in short center field.
No man's land.
Giebel coming hard. And a right fielder. There he is. Chad Patko says, I got a pretty good beat on that. Why don't I go ahead and take that? And this game has some serious pace on it, doesn't it? Fly out to right field. 3 up, 3 down on about 6 pitches off the arm of Charlie Griffin. The Anoka Bucs get no runs on no hits, no errors, and none left. And now there's 5.5 in the books. We're still stuck at 3-2. So let's talk a little bit about Charlie Griffin. Boy, he took a shot off the shoulder. Did you see that line drive?
Well, I didn't. It was probably when I was stocking the cooler.
Probably.
Yeah, it was 102 off the bat, and it just was bang, bang, and hit him right in his throwing shoulder, like right there.
Really?
We went back and watched the replay. It makes you wince. Almost.
Yeah.
He shook it off.
He really didn't come out of the game, though, did he?
No. He threw 1 pitch. After that, he's like, I'm good.
That'll be fine.
Some of these, you mentioned Charlie's name, but, man, I was just downstairs talking, actually, with 2 of the Hall of Fame members that got inducted tonight who they're asking, like, who is this guy throwing tonight? Like, who is he? Who's he, or where's he from? And I saw he's an RF guy. And long story short, we started talking a little bit about Charlie and how, he was just one of those kids that he just worked his tail off, and he was just around the game nonstop, and you just love to see it. And he worked his tail off to get every ounce of, talent out of his body that he could, and he grow an absolute ton from the time he was a freshman when he came in, and he didn't play any varsity baseball till his senior year, and ended up just kept working, kind of behind the scenes, and kept doing the right stuff, and all of a sudden he's throwing some really important innings for us, and so proud of how far he's come, and the way he's watching him get the final out of the WBA championship game last year with the Fish. That was a really special thing to watch for him. I know his journey really well, and it was awesome. So that doesn't surprise me he didn't come out of the game.
And right now, Charlie Griffin, physically and mentally tough.
He is. He is. And he's in the prime. He's kind of in his prime right now.
He is, and he's throwing really well. And what an addition to the squad. And congratulations to Charlie Griffin to see him work through all of that and become an impactful player here on this team.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's been fun to watch that. You love watching those. I mean, not that you don't love watching the guys like Marty who have, don't get me wrong, Marty is so elite talent-wise, but he's got the elite mentality.
Ground ball deep in the hole. It's short on the first. Eat that. And boy, 37-year-old Brian Giebel still getting down the line. Something like that. Plus or minus a year or two on that. He still gets down the line like a 25-year-old. And Brian Giebel with an infield single to lead it off here in the sixth for the Fish.
Every one of these guys that comes up, there's so many things to say about him. And I've always said Brian Giebel's like the best player ever to come out of River Falls that didn't play professional baseball.
There you go.
That's a heck of a testament.
Just a Hall of Fame human being, dad watching with his kids now, all those things. It's incredible human being that still does what he does on the ball field at where he's at too. He's timeless.
And you talk about being around the game. The guy's nonstop everywhere. I mean, he's coaching, he's doing everything.
Yeah.
And playing at an incredibly high level.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So speaking of professional athletes that come out of your program, out of our school, and a Hall of Fame inductee tonight, Marty Harum. Let's talk a little bit about Marty.
I mean, everything that was said before, during the ceremony, everything that's ever been said about Marty is, you'll never hear a negative thing said about him, and everything you hear about him is always true. That's just who he is. He's everything you would look for, and I think I started to even say that, he's got such an elite level of talent, but that didn't just come natural either. He is also somebody who has put the time in, and he was just a field rat, a gym rat, whatever you wanted to call it growing up.
Flown up short right field. Right fielder coming in and makes the catch knee high. Has to go Willie Mays on him. Coming in hard out in right field is Parker Nedlund. And retires Trey Larson on a soft fly to right.
Trey's not going to be happy with that.
No, now we go to Chad Petco.
He looks really calm right now, walking, and it's what I love about Trey. You guys have seen it too. Yeah. He's got a fire inside him.
Oh boy,
second to none. And I just
hammered to left field. Get down, ball. Petco, get to the wall, ball. That's all the way to the wall. Here comes Giebel around third. They're going to wave him in. There'll be no throw. Chad Petco. Let's get a close-up of Petco right there. Look at this. Look at this shot right here, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Chad Petco. Chad Petco, second hit tonight. That's RBI style there off the bat of Petco. That's a big run.
That's a huge run. Yeah, absolutely.
This stage of the game against these guys.
Yep. And that was well struck.
The guy deserves a better number than 37. Though it was his dad's number. I get all that, but no, what a player. Look at the kid out there. Looks like a ball player, doesn't he?
Yeah, bouncing around.
Look at him. He's a little twitchy.
His former team comes to town next Saturday. We'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Might be some fisticuffs maybe.
And I'm sure he's got some of his WRF Falcon players that come out here on these nights and they watch their coach play. And they see that too. And
he plays right, doesn't he, Coach?
Yeah, he sure does. Heck of an addition.
That's hammered through. Oh,
good play.
Fielded by the second baseman. Got to go on. And got him. Lucas Lutke I tell you what, he's hit the last two very hard. The last time he hit one up the middle, and they were cheating him up the middle, like they had the scouting report on him, and they grounded out to short on a great hit. And that time he also laced one up, and 2 hard hit balls and not rewarded there. So Ludke grounds out.
But he knows those are quality at bats, and
they're cues.
He's a true hitter.
Those are both cues on that quality at bats.
They sure are.
There's Patco at third now for Chase McQuaid. Swings through it. Ball 1. McQuaid with a 2-out, 2 RBI double back in the first. And he scored as well. He's 1 for 2. Comes into the game hitting just under 400. Throws that frisbee in there. Now it's 0-2 on McQuaid. It's still Nate Tillman on the bump for the Anoka Bucs. That's pitch number 63 right there. You would know that because Bill's got it dialed in for you at home. The 0-2 on its way. Another whammo frisbee right there.
Eephacy pitch there.
It was.
Almost. But they know that Chase does not miss a lot of fastballs when he gets them across the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Chopper foul wide of the third base bag, and we'll stick at 1-2. That's Chad Patco over there at third base. Let's see if Chase McQuaid can come up with some more magic here with another 2-out hit. He's already got 2 2-out RBIs in this game, which are the coach's favorite. The 1-2.
Oh,
that's there, and everybody in the building knew it, including Chase McQuaid.
Yes, sir.
Great pitch off the arm of Nate Tillman.
Well,
so McQuaid
that was a big run to get, though.
That was
right
huge.
There. That was a big one.
In the 6th, they get the 1 run on 2 hits. The double off the bat of Patco scores Giebel, who led this inning off with a infield single. They get the 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6 in the books from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Great baseball game, 4-2. We still got room for you. Come on down. There are going to be 3 great innings of baseball. The Liney's Lodge is open. Grab your wallet off the counter. Come on down and watch the end of this one.
Yeah, usually the last 3 innings take the longest.
That's right.
Right. You got time.
Yeah, I know. That's a busy night down there.
So, Coach, I know you were trying to relax tonight, and I kind of arm wrestled you onto the broadcast, so thanks a lot for joining us. But speaking of former players and standout players, do you got anything special going on next Friday by chance?
Oh, well, by golly, we do.
What?
Yeah. No, we're, a lot of people that follow Alex Call, former Wildcat and teammate of Marty Harum and JP Fireeisen. And again, don't ask me how we didn't win a high school state championship without those 3 guys on the same team. But anyway, yeah, he's coming to town to play the Twins in that series. Alex having a great year with the Nationals and just doing what he's always done and grinding and making the best of every opportunity he gets. So it's been fun to watch him. He's having a great year in the big leagues. And so he's coming to town, and he called me a couple weeks ago and asked if he my thoughts on him doing a little youth camp the Friday morning before their opening night against the Twins. And
wow.
I thought, we've talked a little bit about it before, but obviously it's a game night. This is the big leagues. We're not playing in an amateur game that night. He's playing the Twins here,
right?
And but no, he's like, no, I want to do it. I'm going to be in town, and this is a good chance to do it, and I want to do it. So he's going to run it. We're going to do a little camp here. It's the Alex Call homegrown baseball camp. It's going to be his camp here, and we got a great staff lined up that's going to help him. You take JP Fireeisen, Marty Harum. You got your 3 professional players from River Falls, and then arguably 2 of the best amateur players ever to come out of RF with Brian Giebel, and then Lucas Ludke's actually going to jump in as that kind of 4th lead instructor.
He'll fit in.
Oh, he's going to do great. And so, yeah, we met last night, kind of planned the camp out, and kind of got it laid out.
That's a big deal.
It is, because, man, you take those guys and
new pitcher for the Fish. Sir.
Yep. Who's that? Eli?
4. Condon?
Yeah, that is Eli. Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I didn't recognize right away, looking through the glass here. But that's Eli. So next Friday, and the camp helpers are going to be some of the Fish guys, that collegiate players and former RF players. So it's a true homegrown baseball camp with all River Falls, former players of mine and professionals and college players. It's going to be a really fun day. It's actually sponsored. Attaboy.
Wow, Eli Condon just absolutely paints the corner there and froze Hunter Bruner, and Condon gets the strikeout.
Yeah.
Nice way to enter the game, Eli Condon.
He packs a lot in his little frame there, and the size of his heart, though, is he just loves being out there and competing.
So I guess got to mention as you're talking, Coach, Leroy Larson says, hey, thanks, Coach, for putting so much into our players. Really appreciate it. So Leroy Larson.
Yeah, thank you, Leroy. Another loyal fan from over the years that's been supportive. He's one of those volunteers that's helped out here at the ballpark. You can just go on and on. You can't really walk around the park without seeing people that have, helped make this game and this park what it is for this community. I mean, look out here. You got, I don't even know, hundreds of people out here, and it's just a typical game.
We'll have the paid attendance at the final tonight, but I'm going to go over 1,000 tonight.
Yeah, I would say it's right around that mark.
Yeah.
So it never surprises me. It's just incredible community, part of our community, and people like Leroy and people like, I hate even saying names because you
miss one, then you're gonna get a letter.
It's impossible to cover all the names, but
there's so many of them.
Yeah. So I'm talking with two of them right now that play a role up in here in this booth. So
no, it's fun.
You just can't get over it. Every time you kind of watch and take it in, it's pretty special.
Flown up center field, Brian Giebel. He's got to go about 4 steps to his right and makes the catch. And Michael McGonigal flies out to center. There's quickly 2 down.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to Lewis Hertling.
Just keeps going fast and fast.
So I want to ask you something about Alex Call, because I haven't shared this with anybody or thought about it myself, and I haven't shared it with Bill or anybody. But at some point, I need you to hook me up with Alex. Not now, not during the baseball season, but I know Alex's walk with his faith. And I think about wanting to talk to him about that and have him share some things that are important to him in his life, where he goes in his time of need and whatnot. And I think it could be a springboard to something here in River Falls. And I don't know what to do with that or how to do that, but I think he may be willing to share that and at some point.
I can guarantee you he would be more than thrilled to share that, especially with his home community here. It's such an important part of his life and his journey and his family and everything about it.
So maybe it's during football season. I'm not sure, but
sure.
And I know a way too. If he's not here, I'd be able to get him in on the broadcast through like a Skype thing and have a conversation with him about that. And I don't know where that could springboard to, but it might generate something else down the road. But there's something there, and I think him being a local kid and people look up to him, and it might be something there. So that's all I want to share. I don't even know what the end of that story is, but I think there might be something there with that.
I've got a really good idea because I've already been thinking of something along with that.
So you and I will talk then offline about that.
Yep. So. And I think you'd be a great MC for that. Conversation and that. I think I've got an idea. Okay, we'll talk about it after this.
We've got a platform, and I think we can use that for something that could be even bigger than that.
So. For sure. Yeah. So no. The bottom line is I can guarantee he. I can confidently say he is very vocal and loves talking about that.
Right.
It's such
I
an
know that because
because
I've heard him in most of his interviews.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
And I've been thinking about that too, and I think about why we're doing what we're doing here. If there's something bigger, I don't even know what that is yet, Coach.
Yeah.
But maybe Alex is part of that somewhere, and they didn't even know. We didn't know. So
yeah. No, for sure.
I was talking to FCA in Colorado Springs here about a year ago, and I'm like, I don't know what it is, but there's something here. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going with this. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. So anyway,
you're on the track of what I'm actually thinking. So we'll connect after this.
Good.
So you can tell, obviously, what a great guy he is too. Not only for his faith, but also giving back to the community. He reached out to you to do something on a game day.
Yeah. On a Major League Baseball game.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Where most of us were like, if we have a meeting at 11, we're not going to say no. And he's coming in for a series, and he wants to give back.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's how I kind of started that. I was not surprised. It doesn't surprise me because, he feeds off of those things as well. It's part of his journey, and it's part of, what drives him. And knowing that he's going to be helping some kids and working with kids and inspiring kids, and then part of his camp, actually every one of the campers is going to get 2 tickets to the Nationals Twins game that night. And knowing that those 50 kids plus their parent, 100, RF, youth families are going to be at that game is going to inspire him to compete, the way he does. Those are the things that drive him, or some of the things that drive him. And so it didn't surprise me. I'm just, again, it's one of those things you just kind of are grateful that, you're along for the ride on some of these guys' journeys.
Westy, can you turn that crowd noise down a little bit?
I can.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, Coach. And then before Eli had a strikeout, you were going to mention who sponsored next Friday.
Oh yeah, so they MLB Players Way, MLB Players Association, Players Way, and Players Trust. They do that for their players when they go back to their home communities, and they'll sponsor camps and they pay for everything. So these camps are free to the kids. The tickets to the game are free. The swag bag with the T-shirts and everything, those are all free.
That's
amazing.
amazing.
They get a lunch out of the deal. They get time on the field with major league players, and it's all free for the kids. It's a great thing the Players Trust does.
What age would that camp be for? Because the 54-year-old guys get to go to that.
yeah. And unfortunately,
I pulled a hammy just thinking about it. So now I'm not
Me
going.
too.
We did have to limit it. They have some limitations on things, and obviously with Alex's availability on a game day here.
Yeah.
So it's 50 kids, age 11 to 13.
Wow.
We did a lottery of sorts where
flown up. Catcher doesn't see it.
Behind you, look up.
Catcher doesn't see it, and that was on the net anyway, right up there. There it comes down now. Go ahead. You're on the lottery?
So we're doing a little lottery of sorts. So for round numbers, let's just say 100 kids are interested. They sign up on a little Google form that they're interested and available for that day. And then we do a online randomized drawing for those 50 camp spots, and obviously they get the free tickets to the Twins and Nationals game that night to watch Alex. So we're doing that randomized drawing, and those kids are all going to get that access. But unfortunately, you can't have everyone, not just the 57-year-olds or whatever. You can, but even the 8, 9, 10s and the 13, 14, 15, 16s, all those guys would benefit from having that, but you just can't. There's limitations. So.
But 50 lucky kids, holy Hannah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
It's going to be fantastic. And those, And even for the coaches being a part of it, I think of some of these younger fish guys that are playing in college right now that have watched Alex, JP, Marty, their journeys through the pros and into the big leagues, and now they get to work a camp with them and give back as well. So it'd be kind of special all around.
Oh, really good. Kyle Fritzie shows bunt.
Oh.
And hit him. So this inning we have a leadoff walk and then a hit by pitch. And Billy, what do we say about those leadoff walks? How often do they score?
Like 66% of the time.
They do.
I swear, on our team it's 98%.
So we already decided next year when Billy and I do our 65 games, we're going to actually keep track of that up here.
Right.
There you go.
So now we go first and second, nobody out. We got Benny Johnson. This is a good bunt situation right here, too, for Benny.
It sure is. And
he pulls back. And I will comment here, this is the hardest play to defend, I think, defensively. First and second, nobody out, bunt. That covering that third base side is difficult.
He's got to stay back. He can't come charging unless you've got a wheel play on or something.
And you got to trust your pitcher to cover all of that real estate. It's way underestimated.
Yeah.
I mean, at home, like what it takes to cover this right here.
There's a lot that goes into it. The pitcher, he's got to try to keep the ball in the outer third. He's trying to make the guy bunt it down the first base side and not down the third base side. Where
it's really difficult.
Yeah, and so there's just a lot of pieces that go into play that if you don't understand the deepness of some of the game and the situations, you wouldn't think about those things.
Correct. So I'm just going to say that it's the most difficult play in baseball to defend when you know what's coming.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's down. That's just a great bunt right there.
Yeah.
You got to go one. And they throw it into the rhubarb, and that's going to allow a run to score. Again, we just got done talking about it, and right on cue. Again, because you got to hurry the throw. There's going to be a close play at first. You got to reach up the line, and just unable to field it, and they're going to give that an E1.
And the pitcher, I mean, he really threw it probably the best location he could on 2-0. He doesn't want to, walk the bases loaded. You got to at least get the out they're giving you, and so he kept it on the outer, the outside corner, and Ben was able to get the bat head on and at least get it somewhat up the middle. And
so Benny, you couldn't.
Play.
Benny, we set you up for that conversation. You just played it just perfect, talking about how difficult that play is, and there it was.
Not the first time Ben's executed that.
No. Hammer to left field. Get down, ball. Oh, that's down. T-gut. Atta baby.
That's all he does is hits.
All he does is hit. We're going to give him his Tag Nutrition close-up right there. Look at the kid. Look at that right there on your monitor. 3.6% body fat on that kid. He works out every day. If you want to get your mind right and your health right, see Trevor Gutting with Tag Nutrition. Another hit. That's 6 hits out of his last 8 at-bats.
Really? No, good for you, Gut.
Yes.
Another timeless RFer.
And a great dude.
Yeah.
Wow. T-Gut. Back to the top of the order now to Brian Giebel.
He doesn't say much, but when he does, it's usually something that
you should listen to.
Pretty meaningful and powerful.
Yeah, good call.
He gets it. He's very observant.
And he's crafty.
And he just stole second base.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
You know, Coach, I don't think, like you, obviously you have some inside knowledge, a ton of it, but Major Leagues doesn't get enough credit for what they do in hometowns for the players, do they? The Players Association and everything else. Just what they do, it's just amazing. I didn't even know that they did camps like that until you told me that earlier today.
Yeah.
I think that's so awesome.
Yeah, it is. And it's I don't want to get this wrong, but I believe it's the MLB Players Association Players Trust.
Gotcha.
Arm or branch of the Players Association that is a nonprofit, and yeah, that's just what they do, and it's what they spend their money on, giving back to the game in the right ways. And they're working on some other things that too much stuff to talk about on a broadcast here.
Well, I got one. I got an easy one. I got a layup. Look on your monitor. Look at the field you're playing on.
Oh, yeah.
That's a product of Major League Baseball.
Yeah, MLB Players Association Youth Development Foundation.
$750,000, Major League Baseball Player Development Association. There it is, right in front of you, Bill, right there.
Right.
Yeah.
So speaking of MLB.
And think of what we're all dirt and grass guys.
Look out. That's going to get past the catcher. He knocks it down. Yeah, go ahead.
When that even became a potential topic, there was a lot of us were kind of hesitant. Yeah, like really, we got some nice grass and
or like what's the hook? Like what? Wait a second here.
But man, when you started thinking about and really looking and the impact and how much you can change the game in so many ways. Like, I mean, literally last night we had T-ball out here. We had pre-K T-ball out here. Not possible on a regular field. And we had 6 teams out here all night long playing back to back to back. That's going to be out of play.
Yeah. So, Bill, to your point, what Major League Baseball does for youth sports.
Yeah.
And we just gave like 7 good examples here.
That's just River Falls.
River Falls.
Great point.
So
I wish more people knew that, because they obviously.
Yeah. Well, our viewers do now.
Yeah, they sure do. And everyone in River Falls knows.
And the camp next weekend.
Flown up to right field. Right fielder moving over near the
catchable
line. If he catches it, it's going to score a run. Did he catch it?
Nope.
No. Foul. It's down.
Landed in the corner there.
That's
like they're sending a professional photographer, videographer to kind of cover the camp next weekend, and for PR purposes and whatnot. They try to spread the game and do those things as well. So they do a ton of great things, and we've learned some of it right here in River Falls. A lot of places have never learned any of that and don't know.
That's just that's high. Trey is not happy. That was a little high. He's like that was.
There he goes. He's calm. He's fine. He's fine.
I like Trey for a million reasons, but one reason I like him, he reminds me a lot of me when I was that age.
This is when you don't want to put the dugout camera on
right
now.
Turn off the microphone.
I was so much like Trey. I played at that level.
He's a gamer.
Is he?
Hey, did he play?
He's as big a gamer as you're ever going to come across.
You're totally right. He also throws a football prettier than anyone. He has a Warren Moon football pass.
Yeah,
I watch him in pre-games. He's amazing.
You have to ask him sometime. I don't need to get in the story here, but I broke a rib catching a football from him in when he was a student and I was the teacher on our outdoor ed trip. You can ask him about it sometime. I ended up breaking a rib, but I caught the pass.
That's all.
And Trey put his arms up like touchdown, and
that's a great
I held
story.
The ball up, laying on the ground. Show him I caught it.
That's a broadcast crew story right there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I can't wait to ask him that question.
And it has to do with him throwing it off a bridge about 70 yards in the air on the edge of the river.
That's funny.
So, anyway, but Trey, most people, when you think of Trey, anybody playing shortstop, toughest position on the field to play and not have errors, right?
Yeah.
And the year 2015. That's going to be in the hole.
Patco.
Deep enough.
Everybody's going to have to eat that, and a run scores. Chad Patco with another hit.
Another one.
He goes palms up like, yeah, I'll take that. Chad Patco, infield RBI, single, and plates Benny Johnson.
And the guy up right now, Lucas Ludke, is thinking, why can't I get one of those?
Right. He's hit the ball hard twice, so he's got a single and run scored in the first. He had a hard hit ground out in the fourth to the shortstop. He was playing right behind second base, and he scorched one to the second baseman last time up. So he's 1 for 3.
He would like that exact thing right there.
Right. This is the game. Tried to hit one to the interstate there. It's 0-1 on Lucas Ludke.
Oh, you can't field the ball if it's
right
hit with that swing.
I think I feel home run. Why not? The pitch away. Now
Coach, what was your first year in River Falls?
Ball and strike.
1999.
So this is your 26th year, 27th year. Wow.
Yeah, I guess.
Would you start when you were 7 or something? Holy Hannah, that's awesome. You look. You don't look. You've seen a lot of players come through.
Yeah, that ages me really quick when you put it like that.
Hey, coach, I'm in it too, but your WRS is looking really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Ludke goes down swinging.
Yeah.
And
those are 3 mean strokes.
He looked a little ticked.
Yeah, he did.
There's 2 outs now, and now we go to Chase McQuaid. We batted around this inning. This is the 9th batter to bat this inning for the Fish. They played it 3. It's 7. Did I say the magic number was 7?
You did.
I did.
Yep. Hey, just so you know, Westy, Fredenberg came in to pitch in this inning. I didn't want to interrupt your conversation, but I just want to let you know.
So do you know where Tillman went?
Yep. Tillman went to second.
Okay.
And then
J.D.
Wells went to first.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now we're all caught up.
Yeah, but we had more important stuff to talk about.
That's totally right.
Flown up on the infield. Catcher's going to call. He flips the mask to Baldwin and makes the catch.
Trip over his mask.
Nice job there by the catcher.
He lost it for a second, and
Michael
then he got it back.
McGonigal. So Chase McQuaid flies out to the catcher, and that will do it for the Fish here in the 7th. But very importantly, they played
3 runs.
3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 left. 7 in the books. 7-2 Fish. Yeah, Coach, so Bill always does this to me like in the 2nd inning. He says, what's the magic number tonight? I said 7.
Well,
so far you're on the money.
2 innings left. I'd like to think that's a pretty safe bet now.
Bill, how often do I miss?
You don't miss very often. Matter of fact, most of the time you're right on the money. And I'll ask you in the 2nd or 3rd inning today. I asked you a little bit earlier than normal, but so you're.
I didn't hesitate either. Did
No,
I?
you didn't. You knew it instantly.
A couple good hitting teams.
Yeah,
and
good pitching.
Yeah.
7 should do it. Is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Bish, I know you're a really humble fellow, but how does it feel when the players is like an Alex Call or JP and the constant talent that flows through here, when they're giving you props and they're giving you appreciation and they're mentioning you as far as being just a huge impact, having a huge impact on their life? How did after 26 years coaching, it can never get old. It has to just be unbelievably humbling to hear that time and time again. And I go across this whole area, and everyone respects you and respects your program. It's you don't hear that very often in today's age. I'm kind of putting you on the spot, but I'm in awe of it. Does that impact you, or do you think of that very often?
Oh, why
are you getting red?
Yeah. No,
I know you hate talking about yourself.
You just like anything in life, as a parent, whatever, you hope and pray that the things you talk about and the values you have that you try to spread with the kids, that they, that those are the things they take away from the game and not the scoreboard and all those things.
Yep.
You just pray that that's the case, and these guys, that's just who they are. They've always been like that, and you talk to their parents and you watch their parents, and I've known their parents their whole lives, and they're all the same type of people, and so that stems from home, and these guys, you treat them like they're your sons when they're your players, and it usually reciprocates down the road. And now my daughters, they treat them like their little sisters, and it's pretty awesome to watch that part too.
Yeah, that is cool.
And now they're all dads.
Yeah.
And you watch them, and I got to meet, Jack Harum, Marty's brother Jack. Got to meet his, daughter last night for the first time, or was that Wednesday night? I'm sorry, for the Firehorizon Foundation night for the first time, and atta boy, Eli.
Eli is just pumping cheddar right now. He gets Parker Nedlund on a looking third strike. There's one down. Now we're going to go back to the top of the order for the Anoka Bucs for Fred Hubner. Huber is 0 for 2 with a walk.
But even like an Eli, like you just take pride in these guys, and Eli's not playing in college, and but man, he's an incredible human being. He loves the game. He came with me to set up tree stands last summer, and we just spent a day in the woods together doing that and just talking about life and just incredible, human beings that they are. It's just, pretty blessed to be around that.
Right.
And have the opportunity to be around it.
So, Coach, you get it, right? Now, the richness of that is worth way more than money. It's you're living your life in an impactful way to hopefully leave it a better place, and then when you're gone someday. And that's what it's all about. And we talked about that. We joked about it, about winning the lottery or whatever. And we both decided if we won the lottery, we'll still be back here tomorrow. Because you want to be impactful, right? Our short existence on the planet, you hopefully try to leave it a better spot than when you got here. And in your small little corner of the world, we just try to do it, impact 2 people today, right? And you're trying to do the same thing every day.
Yeah.
There's a fly ball to center field.
Right at him.
Adam Ball, Giebel moves over and makes the catch. But yeah, I mean, you don't even write that down. It's just what we do, and not looking for anything. You just do it because it makes you feel good too, right? Because you can have an impact positively on another human, and maybe make them smile or make them think about something.
Right. Yeah, any of that.
Right.
And,
right.
You try to lead by example with things, and you hope that guys notice those things, players notice those things, and then those players that are seniors, they do those things, and the freshmen and sophomores, they notice, and then when they're juniors, seniors, they do those things, and then the other freshmen and sophomores notice, and it's just a cycle of culture, and you pray that that's just kind of what you try to build. Because
you're trying to develop good young men, so they can, like you mentioned, they can someday have a family, and then they can coach their kids and their kids' friends, right? It's the cycle, right?
Yeah.
You're seeing it happen, and that very satisfying, isn't it?
But you have to get to our age to see that cycle.
That comes with age and the experience, and that's one of the values of that. It's not necessarily everything else that comes with aging, but you get it.
It's satisfying.
If you can stick around long enough. I always tell the new coaches, young coaches, if you can stick around through those first 4, 5, 6 years, that those are the grinding years where you think you know it all. You really don't know anything.
Nothing.
You might know all the X's and O's, but you don't know anything about the the bigger picture and cripes it. Thinking that 20 years down the road that you're going to have a couple big leaguers that are going to be coming and doing camps back in their hometown and want to be those are the types of things that you don't even. They're never even on your radar when you start out coaching.
I'll give you, just because we've starting to live this now, but after a decade, you might get a sense of it. After 20 years, you kind of see it. And by the time you get to 25 and 30 years, you go, oh, this is what this is.
Yeah.
And look at the kid. Look at Eli Condon.
I love it.
Eli Condon just lighting him up and gets J.D. Wells in the 2 spot, swinging third strike. And here in the 8th inning, Eli Condon handles the Anoka Bucs with great precision with 2 more strikeouts. They send 3 to the plate, 3 up, 3 down, and no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. There's 7.5 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field at 7-2 Fish.
Yeah.
Hey, before you move on, I just got a couple of quick things for you, Westy.
Yeah.
Maddie Bacon went in for Ben Johnson at second.
Okay, hold on, let me get that.
Okay.
Second base, Maddie Bacon. Bacon. Yep.
Then Henry Zimmerman went in for T-Gut.
On left field.
Yes, sir. So
thank you.
To let you know.
Yeah. Henry Zimmerman, left field. Got it.
There you go, my boy.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Make a good team.
Sorry for distracting
you.
You're awesome. Good. I just didn't want to interrupt because your stuff is so good.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. It's like, okay, it's television. Bill's got the scoreboard going. They see the pitch. They don't need to call every pitch, right? They can see what's going on.
They can see. It's easy. It's so easy to talk about these guys. And you guys ask great questions because you get it too. And we're not talking about X's and O's and numbers and stats and I don't know what the hell J.P. Fireeisen's ERA was in high school.
No, doesn't matter.
But I know he was as big of a competitor as you're ever going to come across as a high school player. Even before he filled into his body, he still had that competitive spirit and tears that came along with things when they didn't go his way, and just the fire, and literally and figuratively.
I want you to look at your monitor right there, and Andy Metcalf was usually like he buttons like 4 down. Tonight he's buttoned up.
Well, do these even have buttons? These are V-necks. I don't know if they have buttons.
Maybe that's the pinch right there.
Otherwise,
so,
he and
he goes all the way down.
You would be seeing their chest hair right now.
Oh yeah, we talked about that, and we're going to get into that. I'll tell you what we're talking about. So the Anoka Bucs in the orange. If the Fish would have worn orange tonight, I was going to come out of the booth, and then I was going to challenge them to a sprint, and then the winner had to go skins. We're going to have to go shirts and skins tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's easy to get confused, even knowing that they're 2 different colors.
Right.
The first time Fish have ever worn black this year.
Right. So they have the same color scheme.
Yeah.
So I'm sure glad the Fish decided to wear black tonight, because Kevin would have that would have been tweaked.
That would have been confusing enough with the orange the way it is.
Right. I mean, it's a pretty rare color, and both teams would have been identical.
Yeah.
So then I was going to have to go out there and lobby for shirts and skins.
Yeah.
And then Andy Metcalf, I said earlier, I said, I hope he brought a comb. So he's going to have to just like comb the chest hair and part it at least to get it out of his eyes.
Westy, we have a new chucker.
Okay.
We have Garrett Hoffman, number 12.
Okay, he was playing third base.
He was
now chucking. All
yep.
right,
and
thank
so
you.
I'll give you the updated positions here in a second.
2 balls and 2 strikes on Andy Metcalf. Metcalf has a hit today. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. He did a real nice job tonight at third base, Andy Metcalf. He's always good in the lineup.
Well, I'm sure the umps are liking it's a little bit quicker game.
Yeah.
We had the Junior Legion game first, and there was quite a wait in between, and the Hall of Fame inductions, all good, great stuff. And
ground ball left side and wide of the bag and foul. Hey, Kyle writes on. He said, hey, that camp sounds incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, Kyle's another former RF guy. He's at every Fish game, and love talking with him, talking fishing, and
he's a another good human being, huh?
Watching him with his boys. He's down in the cage throwing BP with them, and just great.
Flowing to center, pretty well hit. Center fielder on his horse, at the track, back at the wall.
Oh, it hit the top of the wall.
Top of the wall, and ground rule double. Ground rule double.
It must have bounced and then hit the top of the wall.
I don't know. It didn't. Maybe it did, because it looked like it went.
It must have.
Because it would have been a home run otherwise, right? Yeah.
Let's watch Metcalf's reaction out there.
No one needed to see that.
What's the name of that move right
I
there?
don't know.
I saw it in a club somewhere one night.
40 years ago.
40.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely V-necks. Can you imagine that move with the buttons down?
We would have to shut this thing down.
I need therapy after thinking of that one.
I don't know if there's a rating on this.
You think about
because he would have had some gold bling coming out.
Oh,
through
totally.
The chest hair too. That's a nice ground rule double.
Oh yeah,
off the bat of Metcalf there.
Fritzy's in, right? Yeah.
Kyle Fritz. He's having another nice night. Great night at first base. He's 1 for 2, and he's been hit by a pitch and scored a run. Fritzy fouls that away.
You talk about longevity. I was watching the American Legion game before this one, and one of the umpires was Ingley, and I remember him when he played basketball in junior high.
Oh, funny.
And so you think about, and obviously he's a name from this area, but so that's 40-some years ago.
Yeah. He's the plate ump right now.
Yes. Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Ground ball, that's through. Kyle Fritz with another hit tonight. The Sheriff, he just continues to rake. What a solid player Kyle Fritz is.
Jeez, yeah, on the mound and at the plate.
I'm learning.
And first base.
He's got a little bling on tonight. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Steady.
So you think about when you've seen a guy play or involved for 40-plus years. Well, number one, that means I'm really old.
Yeah.
But number two, it's just the longevity. That's cool to see people go through all of the different journeys and life cycles, and it's just kind of neat to see.
Yeah, he's one of our most dependable, loyal umpires. In a time where there's
You're
a little
never
bit
quite
slimmer
sure.
now, yeah. So he does a lot of games for us and loves coming up. He actually really enjoys doing RF games. He knows all these guys pretty well.
Yeah.
Just from umping them a ton, all the way back when they were in high school. He remembers all these guys. He remembers Trey and the fire that Trey had as a shortstop in high school, and he's watched him mature through that, and we just talked about it together.
I think that's neat.
Strike 3 looking, just rears back, does Garrett Huffman, and freezes Matty Bacon there. He's out looking. There's one down, and then we go to Henry Zimmerman. Hank.
Come on, Zim.
First and third, one out. Good opportunity here for Zim to maybe play another one here. Check the runner over at first. Doesn't throw. Could use some Jen Rivard State Farm Insurance runs right here. She's a sponsor and doesn't even know it.
She's always a sponsor.
She's
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Community, one of those community strongholds.
Ball
that's
gets
gonna
away.
Get a run in.
And here comes the run. Andy Metcalf. Plates.
There's an insurance run.
There's one.
That's a Jen Rivard State Farm Insurance late inning insurance run. There'll be no invoice on that, Jen.
No. That's a freebie for now.
Free. Let's see if Zim can trade spots.
Good healthy hack there by Hank. Swings through it. It's 2-1. Runner at second base. That's Kyle Fritz out in your foreground. He's wearing the snowman, number 8. Got himself a couple hits tonight. The wily veteran. The 2-1 pitch. It's hammered through left side. Shortstop's got it. On to first. Got him by 6 steps.
Good barrel.
Yeah, good. Nice job barreling that up, Hank. Hits it right at the shortstop, Fred Hauber. And down goes Zimmerman, 6-3. 2 down.
Now, if this was a one-run game with Giebel coming up here and a base open and 2 outs, I don't know if they throw to him. But I think at this point they might throw at him and take their chance.
To see him leave the yard with one here. Could go for a homer. That's breaking ball. Drops in there. It's 0-1. Giebel's got a hit and a run scored tonight. He's 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored.
Goes back to my point a minute ago about everybody doing triple duty with coaching and everything else. Austin Curdy, who I absolutely just think he's awesome. He said, Matty Bacon, fun fact, he was Austin's 9th grade baseball coach at Eastridge.
Eastridge, yeah.
So that's just another one of those examples.
There. Yeah.
Nobody just does one job.
It's a small world in this game.
Isn't it?
It is a small world in this
game.
That's
so cool. Great shout out there, Austin. Nice job. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm amazed at how many players are coaches. I just think that's so awesome.
Yeah, well, that's the best way you can give back to the game is by sharing that with our future players.
Flown up. That's going to reach the grandstand area. Brace yourself over the grandstand. It's 0-2.
About 30 kids take off from both
for
sides of the
$1.
We should put a field cam back there.
Watch that.
That's a great idea. On foul balls.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
We might see some stuff.
There's a lot of people still hanging around tonight, by the way. The plaza's still full here in the bottom of the 8th.
Well, and live stream is still awesome too.
It's growing.
Yep.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Ground ball left side to the shortstop. On to first. Dug out over there and got him by a step. Good hustle by Brian Giebel. Nice play over there by Fred Hubner at shortstop. And nice dig over there at first base by J.D. Wells, who came in over there at first. And that'll do it for the Fish here in the 8th. They do get an insurance run. They get the 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left after 8 complete. 8-2 Fish looking to get one back on the Bucs, who got them in early June. So we talked a little bit about that. The 25-2 Fish. One of their losses was a 1-run loss to Anoka. So trying to get them back here tonight at their home park.
Yeah, well, it's good. Well, I appreciate you having me up here, guys. This game
Yeah.
hopefully is down here in 3 outs, and I know the concession stand is they're getting restocked right now, so I better get back to my duty.
Awesome.
Coach Ryan Bishop, thank you so much. Hey, good luck with your camp with Alex Call next Friday.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for
Thanks a lot
having me.
for spending us time.
Yeah, fun
Thank
stuff
you,
to always
Coach.
talk up here.
All right,
We'll
very
see ya.
good. Coach Ryan Bishop. Good stuff. You can just set that down right there. We'll get that later, Coach. Yep, thank you. New chucker, huh?
Yes, sir.
Who do we got to close out the deal?
Hold on one quick second.
Yeah.
I got to kind of get my bearings straight.
So good.
I think it is Henry Griffin.
Henry Griffin.
Let's see if there's any. I don't see any other changes right now there, Westy, on the defensive side, but my eyes might be failing me, so I'll keep looking. But I think we're still square so far with Henry on the bump.
Square meal, square deal.
Right. So
Hey, great job by Eli Condon. Boy,
Yeah,
he
really
came
nice
in.
job.
I think he faced the minimum in 3 innings, by the way. He had 3 up, 3 down in the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
you know what, Westy, I think about him when you think about the kids who develop after high school.
Yeah.
I mean, he was throwing 85.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yes. Actually, I think he just pitched the 7th and 8th, but he faced 6 batters.
Gotcha. Wow.
Curveball is fouled back. It's now 0-2. Henry Griffin facing the 3-hole hitter. They got the meat of the order. Tillman, Fredenberg, and Hoffman due up. 3, 4, and 5. 8-2 Fish, an excellent game. Well pitched, well defended, and some good timely hitting. That was a nice conversation with Coach.
That was awesome.
Ground ball to short. Trey Larson throws across and gets him by 4 steps. Smooth as butter out there. And Tillman grounds out to short. There's one down to the final 2 outs. Now we go to Trent Fredenberg with 1 out in hitting in the 4 spot. 0 for 3 today. Ground out and 2 fly outs. Fredenberg's in. We're in. Henry Griffin working from the stretch. And here it comes.
Oh.
Throws in a yacker called the strike. That was a backyard whiffler.
that was naughty.
that was absolutely the 0-1. How about another one of those? A 1-1 just missed there. A ball and a strike. First one surprised him. That one he was ready for. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Flown up left field near the line. Moves over and makes the catch. Is that Henry Zimmerman out there?
I believe it is, yes.
Left field, and Zimmerman makes the catch out in left field. That goes as a simple F7. There's 2 down. Now we go to Garrett Hoffman. Really nice job thus far by Henry Griffin.
The Brewers are tied 3-3 in the 3rd. Ooh. I'm sorry. 0-0 in the 3rd. I saw the 3. I got all giddy.
Zip, zip.
Zip.
They've got some meat on the bone for us then.
Yep.
To go watch some baseball after this. 1 ball and no strikes, 2 in the bucket. Henry Griffin trying to close the deal. Not a save opportunity, but get the appearance here and close her down.
Get another or 1 inning in, hopefully.
2 balls and no strikes on Garrett Hoffman. Hoffman's got a hit today and a run scored. 3-0. Here comes the syndrome. The 2 quick out, 4 pitch walk syndrome.
Man,
I've seen it a million times.
I know it. When I'm a pitching coach, I'm going to solve that.
I'm going to have a seminar. It's called the 2-out walk seminar.
Right.
How to avoid it.
By Westy. Ooh, there you go.
Maybe he avoided it right here. 3 balls and a strike now on Hoffman. Hunter Bruner waits on deck for the Anoka Bucs.
Felt like the Fish were in control the entire game, didn't it?
Pretty much since the get-go. Slider away, and he walked him.
He did walk him. Dang it.
Hunter Brunner is up now with 2 in the bucket and a runner at first. Brunner has a hit tonight. He's 1 for 3. He has a hit in the 4th and 2 strikeouts, 1 looking and 1 swinging. Hit well to right field. Right fielder moving over, and that's going to be over his head all the way to the wall. Here comes a run around third. That'll plate.
Whoa, holy
hell. The ball gets away. He's showing off the arm out in
He sure
right field.
is.
But that's a 2-out double RBI style for Hunter Brunner. He scorched that, didn't he?
Yep.
1 hop the wall out in deep right center. And just like that, it's 8-3.
Hey, Westy, the walk scored.
The walk scored again.
Yep.
I'm keeping track of that.
We are. I think it's 67.2% now.
Flown to center field. Center fielder coming in. He's got plenty of room. Brian Giebel makes the catch. And that's going to do it. Fish win. Fish win. Fish win.
Awesome.
Yeah. A little awesome sauce on that, huh? Fish get back. Anoka, who stole one from the Fish up in Anoka. They return the favorite tonight here at their home park, First National Bank at River Falls Field. Pretty quick game.
Yeah, it was really quick.
2 hours. Right on the head. Final score, River Falls Fighting Fish 8, Anoka Bucs 3. Winning pitcher tonight, Charlie Griffin. Nice appearance by Eli Condon and Henry Griffin. Game time, 2 hours. Tonight attendance, 1,111.
Wow.
Yeah, nice crowd.
Really nice crowd. Oh, very cool.
Kids are running the field.
Westy, did you put a microphone down there?
I did not. I got 2 up here. So
Gotcha.
The other one's right there.
Okay, cool.
So there we go. Let's put a big red bow around this thing. Joe says, hey, good job, boys.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Bet. Thanks, Joe. Glad you're here. On behalf of my great color commentator, Billy Jensen, you got to go. Mr. Ryan Bishop, who came up in the booth tonight. I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next time, good night, everyone. You're good, Bill.